Kids that have been whacking off in my tools.
By a bunch of fucking ice holes like that.
Yeah, listen, you on car with now and get in with us, but that's all right. We'll worry about that later.
Oh my God. There's 100 morons in my basement. It's you, Larry.
Lollygaggers. Diamond dogs have struck again.
Real prick.
No, they could be a lot worse.
Why did you kiss my ear? Why are you holding my hand? Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
4 of us wolves running around the desert together in Las Vegas, looking for strippers and cocaine.
1, 2, 3, Transformers!
Live from Scott's parents' basement, this is the Basement Benchwarmers Podcast.
Basement Benchwarmers Podcast back another week. Tonight we got Ed, Glenn, Tim, and Willie will be joining us shortly.
Damn it.
A lot to talk about. A few things happened this week, going into the All-Star break for baseball, with the Home Run Derby and the All-Star game coming up in the next few days. So let's start out like I start every show. How was everybody's this past week, or what they did, or how's it going, whatever. Let's start with Ed.
Oh, we had a pretty good week. Cleaned the house over the weekend. Found out our dogs are spoiled. There's toys under every piece of furniture in the house. I'm serious. Every time I move something, another toy. Like, what the hell? You know what we didn't find? Baggies of cocaine.
Damn it.
We didn't find any in our house. No.
Your house.
One illegitimate in our house. No child porn.
That you know of.
No pics of me smoking crack. I didn't find any of those. Well, with hookers.
Because you don't take any.
Yeah.
You're smart.
I don't take pictures. Yeah. No envelope full of cash from China or Russia or the Ukraine. I mean, I don't know. The last guy, though, posted a mean tweet. No, I have a theory. Hear me out. It's I'm thinking the January 6th pipe bomber. Remember that guy with the hood on? Who leaked the Supreme Court abortion ruling, and the guy that left the cocaine, or woman, that left the cocaine in the White House are all the same person. I'm thinking that because
they can't catch them.
Yeah, and you know what I think it is really? Susan Storm Richards, the Invisible Woman, because I mean, how many people can avoid those thousands of cameras in D.C. without getting spotted?
Right.
Could be Bigfoot,
and it's cute.
Yeah, I didn't even think about
Black Ness Monster.
I think it's crazy old man Smithers, and I got your mentally
I don't know, but yeah, somebody's got to be starting interrogating somebody there.
I don't know. We have no idea who it is. Who left cocaine in the White House? No, cameras. Yeah. You can see who did it. It's not hard.
You're right.
He's got coke in his nose.
Outside all over the place.
Jesus.
He's gonna crack with him.
I'm downtown and I got one tire ticket.
It wouldn't have been Scooby. Come on, no Shaggy's really.
Yeah. No, Shaggy's into the. He's just in the pot. Scooby's the hard guy. Yeah. No, I think
marijuana gateway drug.
Yeah, good point.
Oh yeah, Fred.
I agree. Freddy's playing the coke guy.
Oh, I agree. That ass.
Fred, right? Freddy's.
Yeah.
Fred. I think Freddy is the coke guy. I would say coke guy. Oh, he probably is.
I'll be back next week with a new opening.
Glenn, how was your week?
It was good. pretty chill 4th of July. And with that, I just wanted to say let's agree not to call it 4th of July anymore. That's just a calendar date. It is Independence Day.
Yes.
We celebrate our independence on that day.
I agree.
Went to Summerfest, closed out Summerfest yesterday. It was pretty awesome seeing Tesla.
Nice.
Exactly how I remember seeing them 30 years ago. I mean, obviously the guys are a little bit older, a little bit heavier, except for the lead singer. He still looks like Skeletor.
Because he probably does a lot of cocaine.
Yeah, they
It was his cocaine,
right?
They jammed though. They were
Awesome.
really good music.
What did they close with?
Signs.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Tim?
Yeah. My week was pretty chill. Did not stay for the fireworks for the 4th of July. I wanted to beat the traffic, and I had like 3 meetings the next morning. So left Tony's at, 8-ish, and went to Lake Andrea's Beer Garden Friday night, which was a fun time. Until
The other club.
Billy's awesome. He's so mad at me. It's like, thanks a lot.
Nation.
Yeah. And then golf was on Saturday. Yeah. So, a week.
Yeah.
Had a big Tim golf. Yeah.
What did he have? He actually did pretty well. Like, well, he's.
I thought he's a pretty good golfer back in the day. I guess you get older.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was fun. Brindale Blue, good condition. The weather was kind of wet.
Yeah. First 9 holes rained though. Nice. So it was weird. Not a heavy, just a annoying.
Mist and then rain, and then came down like sideways. I felt like Forrest Gump in Vietnam.
It just kept raining.
Right.
And rain.
And Willie was in the woods the whole time.
You better tuck that lip in, Timmy.
Yeah. We had to make sure that Willie kept coming out. And that dude, how many balls did he find?
He is like a typical old man. Look, I found balls. Dude, here's $10 to buy a box. Jesus. Every time he's just getting balls. I'm like, dude, we're trying to golf here. Let's go. Nobody's behind ice.
Right. It was probably nice that he was actually finding the balls because the jackalopes in front of us were.
Yeah, take forever.
Yeah. So I still can't believe that we were only 7.
It was pretty quick for crazy.
Yeah. So
you felt golfed with a black guy over your shoulder?
No.
His golf bag is black. He carried it around.
The cart was had that big clump on the top of it. Like we found it halfway through. That was funny.
Yeah, I think yesterday, if I can't remember, but I think it's the first time I ever broke 100.
Yeah.
In my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That good, huh?
95.
Yeah.
50 and 45, and a 50 probably could have been a 45 also. I just had some.
Our putting.
Yeah. Putting was everything. We'd leave every putts.
Right.
Just couldn't finish on there. They were with the bag. It's just different. But we were terrible. I don't think I 3-putted many times. Just made a lot more putts that day.
Yeah.
So you're hitting your fairways and your approach shots pretty good.
My drive was a little off. Every drive I got lucky because my drives that were off, there was openings.
Horrible.
There was I had a couple times pitch out, punch it out because I had no choice. So that wasted strokes, but it happens. I mean, I had my irons pretty good. I thought yesterday overall.
Yeah.
Putted okay. Like I said, putted. I wasn't mad at my putting. I just should have made probably 3 or 4 putts that I didn't make. I was like, man, but
it was miserable the first 9. I mean, it was because it was just annoying rain. Yeah.
It was like in Caddyshack with the bishop, and
no, it wasn't that bad.
No.
Yeah.
And I shot the 50. I shot on the front 9. I think I played the par 3s at 6 over.
Oof, nice.
So I had 2 6s on the par 3s, and I still shot 50.
Yeah, the par 5s killed me.
I went to water on the one, and I had it, of course. And then the next one, I think I went in the shit twice. I think both of them I screwed up. Yeah.
I think I parred all the par 3s.
Nice.
Yeah, with par
4s. Willie had a
birdie.
Had a par 3. Yeah, nice birdie. Yeah. Really nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Career.
Yeah. Stuck at about probably 4 feet behind the pin.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So really good shot. Yeah.
Was that his first birdie, or he's got it?
No, he's had birdies. I'm sure he's had a birdie.
I don't know.
We've all had birdies. I mean,
right.
I don't usually do it, but I have.
Right.
I didn't do. I had one on that day. I had a few pars. I mean, whatever. I had a good time. It was fun. I mean, it was nice. The rain it wasn't that like you said. The rain, it was just lucky. It was warm out.
Right.
That wasn't too bad.
No.
So, but yeah, so golfed and that's all. I saw some soccer today down in Joliet, and I don't know what else did I do.
At the prison.
Went to Shadi's.
Wedding
reception.
A reception type thing. At his sister's house. It was a good time. Had a few drinks. Had a few old fashions. So had a good time. It was a good day. And yeah, that was my weekend. Pretty much nothing too crazy, nothing too special. So, but yeah, so that was week. So let's go into good, bad, and ugly like we do every week, and maybe hopefully we'll get to let's start with I'll start tonight. Is that cool?
Sure.
Ugly. Make people's ugly. But my football and friggin' Camp Kenosha. The story was take players into the dark locker room. The upperclassmen hold these kids down. They dry hump them in the dark room, and it's
dry hump on the road trip. Yeah, the bus.
Yeah. Just I mean, some of the stuff here, and then Pat Fitzgerald does get spent.
So
for them,
it was supposed to be.
Yeah, it was supposed to be. I got excited.
But yeah, 2 weeks suspension, unpaid, and it was basically the suspension. Some of the fact that he didn't think he knew about it, so he got suspended. 18 years old with Northwestern football. Yeah. He's been involved, so I mean, he's like because he was on that team that went with Ultra and all that.
Yep.
So that was 89ish, 88,
89.
So he's a little older than we are, probably a little older than we are. So I mean, he's kind of an institution there, but I don't know. After you come off a 1-11 season, now you got this. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of crazy because the bottom line, they won 11. They just won 11. They weren't. No. Yeah. So I like. I mean, but like Pat. Like from Penn State, a bunch of crap that he didn't know this stuff. They just turned blind. Yeah. I mean, this is Northwestern at this point is minor. I feel bad for the guy because he's like kind of a little. He is up. I mean, he honestly could get a statue put outside of that place, but it could be named Pat Fitzgerald Field at one point. You know? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got to win, and you got to punish the guys that did. You can't. We're gonna let him go
from 2014, 15, 16.
Oh, this is that far back?
Yeah, this is them. They said, back to 2014. This is back to 2014. There were 50 people. So I think and it happened in Kenosha at Parkside, Camp Kenosha. But they just gave them a bunch of stuff they have to do now.
I think I was there that year working. No, I wasn't in the locker room. I'm not saying, but I mean, that might have been. Any of you guys go to Parkside?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I did as well, and that might have been the hottest sex ever at Parkside because it's pretty slim pickings there.
I went there for a year. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I did too. I did one class.
I tried it for a couple of semesters. Got asked not to come back one, and tried to finish up with the other.
Wow.
Hey, so the grads, right? Maybe they just take away the BMWs from the guys that
had
had
no
the interaction.
Good call.
Yeah, BMW.
But they have stuff to follow. They're going to have people work in the locker room. Some of that's the teams at the locker room. So I mean, they give us all rules. You think they would just make this like through NCAA ball? It'd be let's just do this everywhere.
Right.
Let's just do it everywhere.
Right.
Because you think this would be in place for Penn State.
Right.
That's
so
my
Penn
next joke was going to be.
You think Penn State, Northwestern would have it already in place because of, You think as a school, you go, okay, you know what?
Well, as the Big
This ain't
Ten as
happening
well,
here.
right?
Yeah,
As the
same
Big Ten,
conference.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Penn State, I mean, it's way over the top more severe than this.
Oh, you
but,
think you
but
had stuff
still,
to
Yeah.
stop stuff like this?
you and these stupid they violate things. Point, they're just.
Right.
I mean, why would you do that?
Right.
I mean, they're stupid.
That is a shit. Everything programs.
And you see at Parkside when I've worked there while they're doing this. They've got separate classrooms set up for these guys.
Right.
When they're studying, they go from one class to the
Got
next.
their own meal hall.
They got everything's
Or
all set up.
whatever,
So
yeah.
it's not like these guys are out rogue running around.
Right.
They maybe they are a little bit, but
Right.
it's pretty structured.
Oh yeah.
How did this get out into the public? How did they find out?
They got sued,
They've been
right?
interviewing it from. They said they've been doing a thing since they've been investigating it for a while.
Oh, so this didn't happen this year.
No,
Shit, get those guys on that cocaine.
I mean, this well, it happened in Camp Kenosha. And obviously, they didn't have camp yet this year. All I see on here is that on the back, it's the last thing I see is that this is dating back to 2014. So they went back to present. So I'm guessing it's from 14 to now, and even 50 people associated with the football program, and that's how they came. And how? So that's yeah.
I would say, why are you bringing up old shit?
Someone got sued.
Yeah. What was the other thing? Oh, Shrek's list. They would that was another thing. The hazing. They would do Shrek's list, and where players' names were written on a whiteboard, and they would be bulleted under categories such as naked bear crawls and naked slingshot. I don't know what naked slingshot would be.
I don't want to find out.
Naked bear crawls. We all know that. We've all
Right.
done a bear crawl, but I'm not naked.
Right.
Never done one. And naked slingshot. They don't
want to
explain that
know.
to me. I don't know.
Pass.
So Northwestern football. Hopefully they can recover and go 2-10 this year.
Right.
So. Tim, go ahead.
All right.
Ugly.
My ugly is WNBA player in Washington Mystics guard Natasha Cloud criticizing America. Quote,
Love it.
"Our country is trash in so many ways, and instead of using our resources to make it better," she said, "we continue to oppress marginalized groups that we have targeted since the beginning of times." And then Black, brown communities and LGBTQ, man, we are too powerful to be still attacking issues separately. So, don't like it? Go to
Russia.
Go to Russia. Well, hey, go to Iran and see how being gay is in that country. So
yeah,
it's.
You ain't dry humping anybody there and only getting a 2-week suspension.
No. And the whole thing is too, I mean, I understand in a way, why she would say something like that as a minority. But I mean, to call our country trash like that is just.
Yeah, how marginalized is she if she's on a professional team making pretty large quantities of, I mean, compared to the average person.
Right.
Yeah. It's a great segue into the women's soccer coming up.
Yep.
You get to hear Rapinoe every week or every
She's
day.
retiring, thank God.
After this
This is it.
After this World Cup, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that's my ugly, just for the fact that just appreciate how free we are, that she's able to say that, and that she's able to make a living as a gay athlete.
She's gay too.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
Do we have amnesia?
Yeah.
Points in life.
Yeah.
We got, I'm guessing, a friend of hers back,
right,
and left a person there that's still there, stuck in Russia. That's a citizen, and there's many others held other places, but that was our main focus, and we got her out, and then she just
a minority gay
just,
person.
And I get it, like Tim said, I get it. There is stuff that goes on, but it's just.
I bet
it's above. It's just when you see something, you just want to throw up. It's like,
right.
I mean, yes,
have a
I
voice.
get it.
Like, I'm all for having a voice and standing up for
Yes.
your platform, but
what's that? What is that? That's not a platform.
No,
that's not going and making people
how's
aware.
That? Right.
How are you a victim? She wants to be a victim, is what she's pretty much doing. Is
Oh, yeah.
I mean, The worst one, and I'm going to actually have one that's very similar here coming up, but the worst one I heard over the week was Michelle Obama doing the same thing about how oppressed she was. And then they found out, like, this is probably 2 weeks ago, they found out she texted that.
I saw this.
From a yacht in Greece. Holy fucking shit, your life sucks.
Right.
I can't even afford to go to Greece.
And the fact that she has private security for the rest of her life.
Yeah. And she's complaining. I mean, and don't get me wrong, maybe when she was a kid, she had a tough time. Kids picked on her, like, oh, look at your big penis, whatever. And I'm just joking about that part. That's an old joke. But I'm just saying, she is a multi-millionaire with never holding a job, essentially, except being the president's wife.
Oh.
Multi-millionaire. She was a lawyer for a little bit, got disbarred, whatever. All that stuff happens. But
was it cocaine?
No, yeah, who knows? It was her cocaine left in the White House. But she's sitting in Greece tweeting that she's oppressed. Right. And it's like, you got to be kidding me. It's just they're tone deaf. We're living in the greatest country that's ever been. And you would, like you said, you wouldn't have the right to even say that in, 75% of the countries.
Saudi Arabia.
As people in Canada who are getting busted for protesting, anything.
Right.
So
but they have free healthcare. So.
Well, Glenn's seen it, and my dad has seen how these people are treated in their countries.
Right.
And nobody gets it till you see it, Drop them in, make them, like I said, make them live there for a week and just watch how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to see, and I've traveled all over in third world countries, like pretty rough ones. Some of the murder capital of the world, Honduras or what. Yeah, it's not as nice as the United States. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah. So that's
I have some Hondurans working for me, and they ain't going back.
No.
So okay, go ahead, Glenn. Sorry, I commandeered a lot of your time.
Remember when this used to be a sports podcast?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it was a sports. That was a sport. She's an athlete.
Yeah.
Michelle Obama's not.
Well, I piggybacked his.
All right, my ugly is the first half of the season for the White Sox, and it was capped off today by Eloy Jimenez stepping out of the box, walking away from the batter's box as the third strike was thrown.
Shut up.
Yeah, he tried to call timeout. He didn't get granted, and
so he didn't Bo Jackson it and fucking rock a home run.
No, he was halfway to the dugout when he threw the pitch. It was just stupid. They're just
it was just stupid.
So much talent on paper, and just can't put it.
I thought when we started this podcast, we used to pump people up, and now you're over here calling them all stupid.
Well, I mean,
I agree with Glenn, man. That is one of the biggest failures in just a team before a season.
Over the last
we
multiple
all
years,
picked them, I think, to make the playoffs or part of the playoffs in
right.
our season or something, be a part of it.
Is Kenny still the GM now?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And a sore point for you?
We picked almost all of us picked them to win that division.
Right.
I think I was the only one that didn't, and I picked them to
the coach?
Get
Who's
the wild card.
It's that one guy.
No.
Was he third base coach?
Yeah, he is he like a Dominican or something too?
He's Latin American.
He was the Houston third base coach. Right?
Yes, I think so. You're right. I just like I think Robert's gonna get traded. I believe Tim Anderson needs to get traded. I think Tim Anderson plays for him to go Brewers. I think.
How about the Dodgers? They need a shortstop.
Dodgers don't need anything. Well, they do, but they don't.
Pedro Grifol.
Yeah.
Why would you trade him to the Dodgers with? I like their shortstop.
Tim Anderson can play second
or third.
Thomas.
No.
Oh.
Tim Anderson moved to second.
Yeah,
Anderson moved to second. Yeah,
okay.
And then I think his bat would come be a little better there.
I
think it's a
sure
change of scenery thing. I don't think he saw him out. I don't think I think it was poor on him, and he's set up whatever. But I don't think he doesn't like Chicago. Like people took it as, I don't think he likes the team. I don't think everything.
I don't think
there's a lot of disconnect in the locker room. You've heard. I've heard. Listen to radio shows, and they say there's a lot of. It's a very disconnected team where they talk on the north. Quoting Bellinger the other day, I didn't know this. I think did you tell me that, or someone told me about Bellinger that we were talking. Maybe it was last night, and someone told me we were talking. I think Bellinger might get traded. He says he wants to stay in Chicago. There's articles written. He loves Chicago.
Yeah.
He loves it there. I know might not be his choice,
right?
But he wants to stay there.
Yeah.
He likes the team. He likes all that. So it's a difference in, because once again, the White Sox are probably, I'd say better talented because they have a better pitching staff when they're on.
Right.
I don't know. I don't even say that now. The Cubs pitching staff's pitching pretty well overall, but surprisingly, surprised us. But yeah, I don't know. That's great. Yeah, great point. I just think I agree, Glenn. I mean, it just sucks because for your fan like that, it's like you think, okay, it's gonna be a good year. We're gonna do something to be fun to watch a little bit, have something to watch maybe in September. And when it's like, okay, now we're gonna trade off parts.
You get embarrassed by Oakland, and it's not Kenny. Kenny's in the front office somewhere, but it's Rick Hahn who's the GM right now.
Gotcha.
But you got to look from Reinsdorf down. It's probably just
so. Well, Reinsdorf is
don't get me started.
There, you know?
The Reinsdorf the Bulls thing. You see that with they let Pax and Gar Forman ruin that team for 5-6 years, and they brought a new guy in. And we thought, oh, he's great. He's just doing the same stuff for the Bulls, so they're allowing it to happen.
We need a C-League in that office. Just kidding.
Ugly Ed.
All right, last non-sports thing for Glenn. You guys heard of this debacle type of thing? So, this 4th of July, it's high time exists on stolen indigenous land and commit to returning it. Learn more and take action now. And then people retweeted and came back and were like, so you're giving back the land your factory's on in Vermont, right? Because that's on indigenous land. Response. Oh, they like to fucking spew hate out like they do about how privileged they are. And
that guy's got.
They did it about Israel last year.
Did they?
Yeah, but they still sold their ice cream in Israel. You could still find it there.
He sold his stock back
because Unilever owns it now.
Yeah, he's always getting he's at protests all the time. He's like protest. I mean, he's like,
that's the thing on. It was kind of they're a little
more like it was more like environment stuff. Right? Like just stay in your lane, man.
Give back our land.
Yeah.
I actually, because it was the 4th of July, I was watching a couple shows, and I was in Boston last year and we walked the Freedom Trail all the way up to Bunker Hill. And, we saw that. Actually had a horrible old fashioned up there, like a 200-year-old bar.
They smell like pee.
You start looking and everybody forgets that a lot of the Native Americans were fighting on the side of the British.
Yeah.
There's like a list of 20 tribes that fought. They lost that war.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. So, I mean, you lost the war. Now you're complaining that your land's gone. I mean, I don't know. You pick side. And I know they had to pick a side because if you didn't, they were still going to lose the war.
Right.
But still, I mean, it goes both ways, man.
It's the same people flying, I support Ukraine, flying the Ukraine flag. Well, that was originally Russia. Russia's just trying to take it back.
Yeah.
They're just trying to rebuild the old USSR. Granted, I don't agree with it, but
yeah.
I mean, historically,
you got to look from their side too.
Historically, to the victors go the spoils. If you want the land, come take it back.
Yeah.
Dare you.
That's true.
They're all, never mind.
Yeah.
I won't bash the Native Americans.
No, I mean, they've had it pretty rough, but yeah, I mean,
yeah, but they're
they're not the ones that are. This is Ben and Jerry's saying it. You don't see, groups of Native Americans going, "Give us Ben and Jerry's land back."
But the Native Americans now are getting they get pretty much if they want it
reparations.
Yeah, they're getting free school. They got their own land. They're allowed. I've watched specials. I'm sure you've all seen where their own police and everything, but they don't take advantage of it. They get free money, so there's a bunch of crackheads. They're druggies and they're alcoholics, and it's a mess. And because
there's a lot of graft.
When you allow people to not have, you don't have a mix of politicians and policing and all that. When you have your own people doing it, it's very corrupt. Right. More corrupt than our own.
Oh, by far.
It's terrible. The people that are at top take everything and they give you scraps. You think you're rich, and they allow. You don't care. They don't care if you're druggies. They don't care. They don't care.
No, it's bad.
They're taxing it all.
Yeah,
sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Totally right. And
they have dual citizenship, so they're essentially in a separate nation and in the United States. They're getting money from the United States, but they also live separate. I mean, not.
Yeah, they have their own
kind. It's a weird situation.
Cops, like you can't go on and do anything without you can if it's major, but
it's like a kangaroo court.
Yeah, they got their own. They can protect people, and it's great. But hey,
oh yeah,
that's theirs.
That's the deal we've all made too. I mean, our government, their governments,
yeah.
they come up.
And
None I can say. Get out of that situation.
Well, not even get out, but use it as like they should. But there's 90% aren't. The 10% that want to are stuck going, oh, this is awesome. This is dump. This is the dump, and we're screwing it up.
If you've ever been on the, and I've been on multiple reservations many times, and there is so much graft at the top. It's ridiculous.
Let me ask you, for how much money those they pull in off of all the stuff they get, casinos and all that. Shouldn't they all these reservations be like little Dubois or Dubai, like little
Dubai. Yeah,
Dubai's,
yeah,
beautiful. Shouldn't it just be beautiful?
Yeah.
Seriously, shouldn't it be?
Right.
It's all trailers and stuff. It's not like they don't have like nice little like subdivisions and stuff. You think
the reservations, right?
Yeah, it's trailers and it's like weird. It's not. You think you'd have nice subdivisions?
I agree. That's a good point.
Yeah, you think you build it up, but you're right. It's the top that are screwing them worse. And our government's not great. I'm not trying to defend it. They're terrible, and usually whoever's up there.
Yeah, we're scring over the other countries.
Yeah.
We're done with the Indians now.
Like you said, they just screw themselves up. They do, and it's sad because they could be like.
Yeah,
they could be like the ritzy neighborhoods if they wanted to be. They have the money.
Right? Yeah, I agree.
Tons of it. And when they have when they're backed up by casinos, especially.
You got to wonder how much of this casino stuff is like mob and getting kickbacks, or to politicians too. I mean, because they're all interconnected and how this, because there's so much graft. It's sad.
It'd be a lot of turquoise and silver. That's for sure. Yeah. In the neighborhoods. Yeah. Something to think about though. As we were talking about this. If DeSantis gets elected president, think about the reservations in correlation to Disney. Yeah, Disney kind of had their own law.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So does he kind of go after that?
Well, he did.
I mean, we can't say.
No, it wouldn't be popular.
He started doing it. He backed off then.
Yeah, because Disney threatened to move out.
Yeah,
that's an empty threat.
Yeah,
there's
nowhere they can go.
They really did it.
Really? You don't?
No, hold on.
They can't.
They did because who in their family? Where was I? At Disney,
right?
Or for Disney, they were getting moved to Florida. They're going to be a huge campus there. And
yeah,
they're moving. They're building it in California now.
Right.
Not a Disney thing. This is
Disney's putting offices,
another
huge offices. Yeah, but I'm just saying though,
you can't Disney World.
That wasn't a campus there for more, and they're taking all that away, which is
it's not going to work.
Probably about building there. Maybe okay, we're just going to do this. Like you're right. Maybe we'll come back. Okay, we're coming to Florida now.
You know where they should go? Waukegan.
Ooh,
I like that.
No, Arlington.
Yes.
Oh, there's some open land there.
There's plenty of open land there now.
So what were we on? Bad?
Bad or good, either one.
Bad. We can do this if you want. I'm going to do it. This guy is a bad man. Ella De La Cruz.
Yeah.
The dude is incredible.
He is
since he came to the team for a month, they're 21-6. They are 1 game in first place. Now they're 10 games over 500. When he came up, they were 4 games under 500. They're 18-17 on the road when trailing in games.
Oh, God, I would love the Cubs to have that record,
which is pretty amazing. 18-70. I know it sounds like 18-70, but when you're trailing in a game on the road in baseball, that's tough. He stole second, third, and home yesterday on 2 pitches.
Yeah,
I know. I didn't see the home. How did he steal home?
They were like dilly down with balls, like Little League. Like the pitcher didn't keep his eye, turn his back.
So the catcher threw back to him and he came
threw
home
it back, and the pitcher was kind of moping back to the plate, and all of a sudden they had a camera on, it was perfect in his face, and you see his body. He got like halfway down. He just said, "On." Turned around, threw. It wasn't even close. He was safe. He was safe.
That's a good way to steal home too.
Yes, that's how you do it. Yeah, but it was incredible. So Ella De La Cruz, I think I good for him.
Right.
Big kid, fast kid that can play.
Yeah.
Hopefully he keeps it up and he keeps to see him because
he's gonna hit some slumps here because they're gonna figure out he's got a hole somewhere in his swing.
Yeah, they all figure
but
it out.
Yeah, it's how he's gonna respond to that.
They all do. But you know what? I like what I see so far. Good for the Reds, and hopefully the Reds, instead of doing what they usually do and kick these guys out, hopefully they build around this and they have a good team.
They got some pitching coming up too. They got like Connor Phillips and I think it's Joe Boyle, and they got a couple guys that these guys throw 100. Hunter Green, he's on the DL right now. He's on the DL right.
He's solid. Yeah. His controls got a little bit better this year, but his controls not too.
So he's only 23. He throws like 100, and those other 2 guys. They got a lot of young arms coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And thanks for taking my good as your bad.
I can't quit. I only quit. All right, so my bad is me.
Shit, he took me.
Yeah. So hi, my name's Tim, and I am a basketball. So I've been watching NBA Summer Basketball League and researching players. So I've been watching the last couple Lakers games, and I think I've fallen in love with Colin. Drafted Florida. He's a 6'11" center on a 2-way contract, and he looks like a solid addition for the Lakers that may get some, if he plays well in trading cap. They're saying that he may get playing time because
6'11", nice.
Yeah, and he's been a rebounding machine since he's been playing. So he's look impressive and looks like they're gonna have another like undrafted free agent gem for the Lakers. So my bad is just being a basketball junkie and watching meaningless basketball games in the summer.
Well, at least it's not watching bags tournament.
True. Yeah, not a good time.
Anyway,
Hey, Willie, did you go out the other night? No,
yeah. Listen. What happened? Listen to this. You already told. No. Tell him what he said to us
about what he did that night. Like, hey, did you? Because it was Scott's anniversary, and he's like, hey, what are you doing tonight? I'm like, playing. Oh, Scotty's anniversary. I'm thinking about going. Okay, well, text me. So the next time I saw him, hey, Willie, what did you do? Did you go to Scotty's party? He goes, no, I watched the Cornhole Championships. You what? Yeah, they had like the Cornhole National Championships. It's like the 13-year-old kid was playing and he got smoked like 21-1. And
so it's like us on Monday nights.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
he's 13. We're grown men. Right. Why can't we get beat like that?
You're 62. We got our asses kicked like every fucking.
Please, my bad.
My bad is hitting is so bad that they fired the hitting coach going into the All-Star break. And it's the first time
before the All-Star break.
Yeah, first time the manager's ever fired him this season.
Yeah, it's got to be worried though, like with that payroll and stuff.
Yeah, well, they got injuries though. Judge ain't playing
still.
Judge has got to heal, right?
But Judge is always injured. Last year
was always
Stanton's always injured too.
Did you see the home run he did yesterday?
No.
Shortest right porch.
That's his warning track power
Yeah,
now.
Exactly. And the ball that he hit it didn't look like anything. You know what I mean? It was just like,
yeah, but he's a monster.
Yeah.
It was probably a Baltimore chop, or what they call as a duck fart for us.
Yeah, exactly.
It goes over the wall.
Right.
But yeah, he's never healthy either. They keep fillers on there. I don't know. D-Lamar hit horrible.
Right. Who's struggling too? Like Donald's still, he's making like a crap ton of money. So good for the Yankees.
And there, and I looked today right after that game, and the Cubs only have like they'd be trailing by 5 games right now if they were in the same division, which is crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they're not spending any money. Yankees are spending everybody's money.
First 2 games the Cubs ever won in the Yankee Stadium this weekend.
Yeah.
Ever. I'm sorry. That was good. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it out loud.
Damn it.
I actually could have used it. I didn't put in my good.
Why the fuck are we even here? Scott's just got all the good, bad, and ugly.
Right.
Well, while we're at it, that was you, right?
Bad.
That was you, Glenn?
Yeah.
Nice. So my bad is while we're talking about some of those guys, the core, how bad they have been. Baez, Bryant, Rizzo, Contreras, Addison Russell. I mean, well, he's not playing anymore.
Isn't he in Korea?
Schwarber's hitting 188, but he does get on base a ton.
Yeah, but you know what? I saw a stat.
It was better than Austin.
Yeah, the
Riley.
Yeah, he's leading the National League in hitting, right?
Yeah, the American who was the guy in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Is it Austin Hayes? Austin Hayes.
He's leading the league in hitting, and
Schwarber's been on base more than he has.
Yeah. Because why? Because he gets on base.
He gets on base. But like Addison Russell's been out of baseball for like 3 years now. Contreras. Oh, those look good. Contreras is he's all right. I mean,
he might be
Rizzo's been underperforming. Bryant's on. Is Bryant on the DL again, or is he playing right now?
Bryant just came back.
He just came back, but he's only. We talked about it earlier this year. At home rattle or something, and Baez is OP like 570 or something. I mean, might be higher than that right now. I don't know. I haven't looked. Check it. I'm gonna call. Well, it's only a little bit behind his then. Core has been. The Cubs did the right. That would have cost them hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yep. So and I wonder I want to know what all the compensation was, like all the draft picks and players, like they got.
Well, baseball they don't get too much, but I mean which exact players they got. Right. We're not going to know.
The worst thing the Cubs did in the whole thing is they broke even. Because they're going to end up at the better end of it no matter what.
Right.
They are, because none of those guys. The only guy, even Schwarber this year is batting like 180.
Right.
Still, I take Schwarber.
I'd rather take out of that group. They should have kept him.
Mankin plays, but Gomes playing better. Gomes is a better.
Interest first,
and it was record like 10 games over 500 when he starts or something. Plays. We went there. They had that stat up there.
Yeah.
So it was crazy. It's crazy. So, is WNBA Brianna Stewart and Nafisa Collier going to start a U.S.-based WNBA off season, so people don't have to go travel to overseas to play.
Oh, good idea.
Okay, and I'm all for this. I love it. It's a great idea because now you get to see. Now these girls get to see how much money you really don't make and how much you want.
Right.
Because you're running a business now, a little different than just playing and asking for money, and they're in charge of it now. They'll probably get sponsors, but it's an off season. Number one, it's summer league, or it's their it'd be fall winter league for them. Mm-hmm. So I just think it's hilarious to me. I think it's funny to me. It's comical because of Brianna, because a woman not in her law and they don't want her now. They were making like I didn't know Brittany Griner had $1 million contract to play over there. $1 million. Why even play here or whatever? $1 million. I'm like, United States is gonna be able to pay $1 million. No way.
It's a 3-on-3 league too. So
it's 3-on-3. Yeah. Oh, that'd be kind of different.
So what's does anybody know what the average WNBA was? Only like $200,000 or something.
$234,936 was supermax salary.
So it's barely more than what like a upper management guy makes, probably.
Yeah, $236. I mean, like we said though, I mean, $250.
But good for them. I mean,
to play a sport. That's cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's still way better than spending 6 hours in an office missing your kids and everything.
Well, wait, clarify that though. You said the supermax. Those are for the top players.
Oh yeah, it's the best salary you can make. That's what
the average is 102.7.
No. So
Tim makes more than that.
I was gonna say what Timmy makes in like 3 months. Yeah.
So I'd spend in 3 months.
Just on shoes.
That's your shoes and golf budget.
So that's my sarcastic good.
Yeah.
Willie.
Well, you was sarcastic, so go. You
no, my bad was good. He was a bad man.
That's sarcasm.
Oh, right. Hey, Willie, he was on another show. The bad make him too. He's a bad. I love De La Cruz. He's a bad man.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't do that anymore until you watch the Blues Brothers.
I've seen the Blues Brothers.
I thought you said you haven't.
No, I've seen that. I haven't seen. I saw that. No. You're right. I saw Animal House. That's what I saw. Blues Brothers. I saw parts of it. I didn't see the whole thing.
God,
Blues Brothers.
I'm about ready to quit. That's my one of my top 5 movies of all time.
Debbie Does Dallas. Deep Throat. Blues Brothers. Slapshot.
The Crime.
People get upset.
Brokeback Mountain.
That's 6.
Yeah. That's a tie. Tie for 5th.
The Blues is my all-time musical. I put it up even ahead of like Sound of Music, West Side Story. Yeah, I was like,
awesome.
But I think the Blues Brothers is the best musical ever made.
Favorite song is Rubber Biscuit.
Rubber Biscuit.
So Willie, real quick, you're give us all 3 right away. Ugly, bad, to see if you can match any of us.
With the West Virginia coach Huggins
Yep.
saying he didn't quit.
Yeah.
After
And
getting
he's suing him now.
he's going to sue him.
The university seemed to have a lot of information though that went to counter that.
Wait, didn't he tweet out that he was resigning?
I thought, but
He might still been.
They
hungover.
said that was from his wife's phone.
and I didn't know he was suspended for the year already before this happened. I think unless I read it wrong. He was suspended for the year because of the whole what he said on that talk show.
Yeah.
And I thought it said, did I print that? Go ahead, Willie. Go with your
You know what he said on the talk show? Do you remember? He's like, fuck that. I'll drive drunk if I want. I'll just lie and say I wasn't quitting.
That would have been probably better than what he said, to be honest.
Probably, yeah.
Because it was like these Christian word for a British cigarette.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
what he said.
really?
Oh, yeah. It was,
It's
and he
a-
said it like 3 times. He's on a talk show. Not like he got like him and a buddy were talking and got caught like recorded. He was talking on a radio show.
Ed,
Just
Ed,
said it.
it's,
And I'm guessing
it's gaff spelled backwards.
it's gaps. And I'm guessing it's a
fag.
show
It's
that
fag.
gets more than
I'll
8
just say it,
listeners.
it's fag.
Faggots. Cigarettes.
So it's a show that gets more than 8 listeners like us.
They found out about it. So, and you're ugly?
And
Or
then-
you're bad?
The bads, the shenanigans that went on in the Parkside locker room.
That was his-
Well, that was my
Was
ugly, yeah. With
And the next guy that says shenanigans, I'm going to pistol whip him.
and you're good. We're good right now.
My
Give
good,
us-
my
give us your
good is the Detroit Tigers with their combined no hitter. I think it's their 9th. I think it's their 9th
Nice.
combined, or not combined, but their 9th no hitter in history. So-
Ever since that Galarraga debacle.
Oh my gosh,
That should've
that came up again the other day. Someone was just showing that and how the manager was just going at him at the time.
Yeah.
You know, just
And he was rightfully so.
Yeah, yeah.
right.
And I mean, I guarantee the ump feels, I mean,
He did.
horrible. But now Galarraga is the most
Who's that?
well-known.
Joyce?
Yeah, yeah.
Mike
Joyce.
Joyce? Bill Joyce? Jim Joyce?
Jim Joyce.
Joyce. Felt bad for the guy, but bad call. It was a terrible call.
Mhm.
Wasn't even close. It wasn't even a close call.
In that kind of a situation,
Yeah.
you can't screw that call up.
So did you do good yet, Tim?
Nope.
Okay.
My good is Greg Popovich signing a 5-year extension with the Spurs for $80 million. Rightfully so. He should be the highest paid coach, recently eclipsing Monty Williams' recent 6-year, $78.5 million deal with Detroit. And not the fact that he's with Detroit, just for the fact that Pop is going to stay around and develop Wemby, and which I think it would be good for continuity for that team.
Do you think he would have gotten number 1 pick? He would have signed the contract.
Yeah, probably.
Well, it's a contract.
Right.
It's money. It's
Right.
$80 million. It's hard to turn down.
Right.
To do what you love to do. So
But no, if he wouldn't have got Wemby, I don't think he would have signed that contract. He might have been like
2 year.
2 year.
I'll take a 2.
Right.
80 million.
Right.
Glenn, you're good.
Have you heard of this kid named De La Cruz?
No, tell me more.
Since you stole that, my good are these Reese dip at Costco.
I'm not a huge peanut butter fan.
It's not what your dog says.
No, my dog likes it. My dog likes it. I don't. I don't lick it. No, it was wrong because my dog says I don't eat peanut butter.
well, how did you teach the dog to do that?
Ruh-roh. It's our second Scooby.
Yeah, thanks to Shauna, Mike's significant other Shauna, for grabbing me 3 bags of these at Costco. So, saw it. I can't remember where I saw it. Like
Facebook. It was circulating around Facebook.
Yeah, exactly. Like how good they are, and I eat coffee anyway.
Legit.
Yeah.
So you guys are saying be on Facebook, find things.
Yeah.
No, I don't. He'll do it for me. So I call. I did it the fat way, you know. I know multiple fat people.
4 pieces are 150 calories.
I'm at
That's it.
I'm at calories right now. It's a little bit around the table. Transit. Actually, talk about one of the most dominant athletes of our time.
15,000 generations, humanity, not at all. Bound like to the law of shame, universe. And in history, only one man to say, he takes what is in the world. I speak of this. And all the time Because of him alone. Because of him alone. The Nathan's Famous 4th of July champion of the world.
Well, damn it, I was going to say Logan Paul, but that's great, Ed.
That guy's fantastic.
Right.
None of it even makes any sense, but it's just word jumbles. It's like listening to Kamala Harris if she had some personality.
Wow.
Just words after words.
I thought he was Joey Pistachio now, not Joe Chestnut.
16th championship in the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. Do we know anybody else with 16 championships? Bill Russell doesn't have 16 championships.
What did he?
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I
wasn't. I don't know if he did that again, but I don't know.
No,
he's kind of gone down his last couple of years.
I think he was in the 60s somewhere.
62, last year was 60.
Somebody said he cheated on that one. I've heard of.
How do you cheat? You check your ass.
I can't eat. Could you eat the Northwestern football team?
How long?
Yeah.
Well, I eat 30 fucking rounds a week.
How about hot dogs? How about 10 hot dogs in a minute? Okay. How,
maybe 5.
Maybe.
You like hot dogs?
I do hot dogs. Yeah, very good. Yep. You could
You're not eating VFB hot dogs with big fat. Just like regular hot dogs. You could eat a whole pack of hot dogs. You know, probably 10 minutes. No problem. Well, you know,
maybe animal crackers can be 10 minutes quick.
I'm past that point.
It takes me to or this year.
I wasn't going to say motorcycle. No. Okay. So that was break here, moving to the second segment of the day, and we'll go to and we'll go to that. So that was this week's. So we're gonna take a few So baseball's all-star festivities are coming up this week. And let's talk a little about MLB baseball at the break. We'll first start with talking about the All-Star game, and we'll talk about the Home Run Derby. That's become a spectacle in the last, for a while, actually. The guys participating this year are Louis Robert Jr., Adley Rutschman. They'll face off in one of their matchups. Then you got Pete Alonso versus Julio Rodriguez, Mookie Betts versus Vlad Jr., Adalis Garcia versus Randy Arozareno in the other matchup. And this will be a bracketed thing where it breaks down or whatever. So let's go around real quick and pick who we think it will. I'll pick one guy. Whatever. Let's go. We'll go oldest. We'll start with Willie and go around. I'll take whatever. Doesn't matter to me. So Willie, who would you like? Who do you think?
I think Pete Alonso is going to win his third home run derby.
How about you, Tim?
I'm going to take
He ended up setting the record for the Dodgers this week with his 10th leadoff home run or 11th leadoff home run.
It's hot.
Yeah, and he's hitting the ball good. Go ahead, Glenn.
How do I follow that up?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with Vlad Jr.
Okay. And how about you, Ed?
I can't take Pete Alonso, huh?
Sure you can. If that's who you think it's going to be.
No, I'll take somebody different then, just because I don't want to be the same as Willie. I'll say a Rosarina.
You take a Rosarina. So I will take. I'm gonna go with Robert.
Yeah, he's been on fire.
I'll go with Robert.
He'd be a good trade right now.
Yeah, so that's what we got for that. So I thought Home Run Derby is well, the difference when you listen to this, it is Monday this week, and then the All-Star game takes place Tuesday. Everything's in Seattle. Last night was yesterday was the Futures game. I saw Holiday played in the game. Jackson Holiday was in the game.
Oh, really?
Sucky for the Brewers, had a real good inning.
Yeah, he looked really good.
He was flame throwing it. So there's
some Pollock like Miracle Kowski.
And actually, I've recorded that game a few times in the past. I got to find it because I do like watching a little bit of it, just checking it out. It's nice to see young kids, the kids that'll probably hopefully get a handful of those kids up in the next 2 years probably. So it'd be cool to see them play now. Do they how they do that? Is it how do they make the teams? Is it like by the conferences or is it AL, NL, or is it first year, second year players? Or is it,
no, I think they just pick guys.
It just sets up teams and they play. Okay.
Because Jackson Holiday he just came out of Oklahoma State. What, last year?
Yeah, he got drafted last year. So.
Yeah, because buddy's kid played with him.
Yeah.
And they said Matt Holiday helped out. Yeah.
So, question for you guys. So AL, NL, what I can't remember when I didn't get it.
Ladies, and one like 10 in a row.
Yeah, the
NL. The AL's been doing well. I don't know.
I think they have.
Yeah, when we were kids, it was always every year. Time I went there,
nobody.
It was a tie
game. Yes.
What
year was that?
In Milwaukee.
02? Not the first tie?
No, because the American League leads the All-Star to 4-3-2.
Huh.
So I wonder if it was some back earlier
They
ones.
just gave up. Well, they used 2 a year for a while. I know they started like Comiskey had the first one, was it in like 33?
Yeah.
And then I know after probably closer to the 40s, maybe with the war or something, they did 2 of them. So 7-7 tie.
Well, it's saying it's the only one. I don't know where that 2 came in.
I can't.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, I think it's only 1.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, you can't believe everything you see on the internet.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Good old Bud Selig said that's enough of that. We're gonna make this thing count.
I wish I would have went to the home run derby instead of the actual game,
Yeah, that would for sure.
I've been to a home run derby when it was at White Sox.
Was it
05? I can't remember.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was cool. Cool atmosphere. And then for the Brewers one, I actually worked at the fan fair at the John Hancock Convention Center. That was kind of cool too. I volunteered to work it.
Yeah.
Where was that?
The what was it? It's the John Hancock Convention Center down there, just across the street from the Panthers Arena. On
The Midwest Express, it used to be called.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so they had a. Oh yeah, I remember that.
I went to that.
I was there
At the for the All-Star game thing.
Mm-hmm.
We got to go. We got got to go to the game and the VIP section beforehand. So it was out in the parking lot and they had it fenced off. And it was cool. We got to see, Vita Blue and Jack Clark. I've told that story 20 times. And Ron Dane and the Pepsi Girl cheerleaders, which I don't know why they have Pepsi Girl cheerleaders. I just drink Pepsi. I don't need to see boobs to get a Mountain Dew. I'm going to drink Mountain Dew either way.
That was your doctor.
The guys in banana hammocks. I'm like, I'm still drinking. I don't give a shit.
Diet cock.
I don't know. They wouldn't be diet. Those were full blown.
No, it was cherry cock.
So Leaguer Star Murphy catch for 3 minutes first. The Leo is from Miami.
Sounds like our whole fantasy team so far.
Arcia at short. Orlando Arcia, the old Brewer.
We picked him up
We
too.
were just talking about that. He's starting at short.
And he wasn't even supposed to be. He was supposed to be that other kid.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name right now.
It's going to be in Betts and Corporal and JDH. The American, you have Anaheim catching Texas. Yandy Diaz at first. Josh Young, he 2 years was supposed to be now he's an all-star. So
Where's he at? Texas now?
Yeah. And then you have Otani broke his wrist a couple.
Yeah.
Hammett Bone was a Ryan Braun injury. And after Ryan Braun had that, he became a hitter or not. So I
steroids.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Trout's going to just finish. He'll never get second again.
No. So Trout, it's a shame he's out. But man,
so of those 9 starters, 4 are from Texas, 2 are from Tampa Bay.
The whole infield, I think, except for one guy's Texas. Yeah.
Yeah, and the other one's Tampa Bay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I never even heard of Jonah Heim. I'm going to be honest, and I play
You might have
multiple
heard
fantasy
Heim.
leagues.
Didn't 2 of the Diamondback rookies get picked? It's the first time.
Corbin Carroll.
Yeah,
he's tearing it up.
Did he when they just hurt his shoulder the other night? Is he like a big off? He hurt a swing. He took a swing and he grabbed his arm. I think it was him.
Yeah.
I could be wrong though.
the first time 2 rookies picked from the All-Star game since like 2017 or something.
Who was the other one then?
Other one what?
From the Diamondbacks, it'd be.
Yeah.
It'd have to be Diamondbacks then, yeah. And he wasn't picked to start though. He's just on the team.
Right.
Okay. Carroll was starting, which is pretty.
A real year?
And then Lord
Perdomo?
Scariel and Gerardo Perdomo. Those guys aren't rookies either. They got a whole bunch of guys for Arizona. Arizona's playing really well though.
Zach Gallen, pitcher.
Gallen's having a great year.
Yeah, Gallen's a good ball player.
Yeah.
He's another guy that was
I had him in 2 fantasy leagues last year and we dumped him, and so I got him in 1 now. But he's had a great year. That Arizona team's been a surprise.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the last couple of years.
How many Padres are on there with all the $40 billion they spent on all superstar young talent?
Either that or the Mets.
They have everybody they're still not winning.
Juan Soto's there.
Yeah, he should be. They had a trade. Yeah.
Oh.
Seriously.
Have you paid attention to baseball?
will Cody Bellinger be leaving New York, or will he be staying there?
I don't know. Well, it's trade deadline's not 10 of the month, so I think he's
but-
coming home. I don't think he's going to go this soon, but I mean,
We talked about that earlier before you got here
Yeah,
too. And here's another thing: Bellinger's only on 1-year contract. They could trade him and then re-sign him. It's
So
a little
Chapman
more
did to the
difficult.
Cubs, Yeah.
and Chapman and I think John Lester was going to do it. He didn't. He went to Cubs. And the Red Sox when he went to the A's.
There's
Or
been
he went to the A's to the went to the Red Sox. A's to the Red Sox.
No, it sucks to the A's.
And then he was supposed to go back to the Red Sox. He was going to Chicago.
Yeah.
And he went Cubs at the time. That was a great pick for them. Yes. So you see hitting, which is nice. They can go out there and give their all for an inning or 2. It's not so it's kind of nice. So, but no, Otani won't pitch. He says he's not pitching.
No, he's got blisters anyways. He's been
Yeah.
struggling with a blister otherwise. I mean, he's not struggling with a.
He's okay.
He's probably, he's a top 10 pitcher.
Do you think he is moving up the chart as one of the greatest baseball players of all time?
Give him a couple more years.
I mean, but I'm saying, is he
in the short period?
conversation?
So if you'd say, I know what you're saying, like a Sandy Koufax, where only did like 6 or 7 year type,
like a
thing.
Terrell Davis.
Yeah,
Football
again,
that concept. He was one of the great.
Like football's a little different because those guys didn't last.
But I mean, I'm
baseball. Koufax might be the best one because I think he only went like 7 or 8 years, and then and he was ridiculous.
He was terrible his first 2 years, and then something clicked, and he was just unstoppable.
And he's striking out 380 guys a year. Then after that, all Cubs.
But just to be this dominating in a day and age when there's so much specialty pitching, all the you can go watch a video, you can do all this. I mean, they have pitching machines in the stadiums now that'll mirror. You can go in there and say, "Hey, I want to pitch. I want John Lieber or John Lester to pitch to me," and it'll give you all of his pitches.
Right.
They know exactly rev rate and everything. It's insane. So you got that part of it, but it's so specialized the game now, and he's just doing so good at both sides of it.
Yeah,
right.
Not just hitting. He pitches. I mean, he's an incredible pitcher.
I agree with you there. That on like I mean, what is this? His 3rd year, 4th year? Four.
Second year being a mod was pretty good. The first.
This is 4th year.
He was injured.
No, wait.
He didn't pitch that year.
Right.
The whole year. He didn't pitch.
5th year.
Yeah. And like I said, I agree with him. I mean, and baseball also, in certain things, they won't give it. They'll never get her. They'll give her.
He's going to get the MVP this year, no matter what.
Maybe
right?
Cy Young too. Cy Young be tough because they're good, but there's guys he's not. But the MVP should be
5th year.
Yeah, it's his 5th year. I was just thinking that because I know in a fantasy league where I do have him, it's his 5th year.
How old is he?
25.
29.
No, 29.
See, that's one of those. Well, that's about.
Yeah, but
he's 24. So
Ichiro started at like 24, 25 too.
27.
No, he was 27, 28.
He was 27.
No.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
3,000 hits.
Yeah, because they said he would have easily demolished Pete Rose's record. Not even close.
For sure.
It would have been. That's why he played till was 40.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, he would. Yeah, I think
27.
Yeah,
27.
Yeah, he was old.
I was listening
so
to
he played like 14 years probably, and just got.
And his last 2 years were like probably but those 10 years, man, he was a
that 1 year he had like 257 hits or something. It was something stupid.
He played 9 years in Japan.
Yeah, well, he has like. If you give it both, he's got the most hits ever. Not even close.
Well, and I don't think if you were talking to a true base,
10 years in Japan, he started when he was 18 or 16. Oh, Jesus Christ!
How many total hits did he have then in the major leagues?
18.
18.
They were saying that he would have
1,089. Sorry.
No. They're saying they hit a ton of home runs, but he took his job seriously as being a leadoff guy.
Get on base.
And he just slap, kind of like Rod Carew a little bit there.
But he didn't walk.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. He hit because he swung early in the count. Every pitch he just freaking put in play.
And Piniella was giving him a hard time. He goes, "Do you think he could pull one to right field?" He goes, "Whack! It's a home run." And Piniella after that said, "You do what you do. You do what you do because you can do whatever I want. You're doing the right thing right now."
Right.
So
Piniella was like, "Sweep the leg."
Here's an interesting second. When March 21st, 2019, he did the A's by a 5 in both. Weird.
Yeah.
Origami or
Scorigami.
Scorgasm.
So his total hits were 4,367.
Yeah.
including
So I
Japan.
mean, I don't think any true baseball fan, even a purist like myself, I'm pretty pure about a lot of those stats. I mean, the greatest base hitter, like I would any day.
Yeah.
I mean, in that thing, or like he was saying, like, I mean, Tony Gwynn. I mean, Ichiro was amazing to watch.
Yeah, Gwynn. Yeah,
and even more specialized. Yeah, dogs were right before that were getting real political.
Right.
I mean, that was the last group. Ichiro came in, and I mean, like you said, still got over almost 3,100 hits after the age of 27. Your prime is 27. So, argue with that. If in the major leagues at 22, you probably would have way better than, I'm just guessing. Right? and go this year. We didn't end up going to Japan. The stadiums, they have people in them. I mean, it's they're not like 50,000. Oh, Willie, thanks for bringing us all gumball heads. What was your other?
I thought you were going to go up. Sorry.
Was your
you
other?
Don't have to. You don't have to. If you, okay, thanks.
You got more Otani stuff or?
No, I got the list out. Now a list of just possible people that'll be traded.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
You got Max Scherzer on here, Giolito,
Tim Anderson,
Jordan Montgomery, James Paxton, Scott Barlow, Kyle Finnegan, Josh Hader, Paul DeJong.
Hader's going to get traded again?
That's wow.
They're not going to
possible.
They want to stay in that race, man. They spent all that money.
Grandal Gomes is on here.
Yeah.
Tim Anderson, Lane Thomas, another names, Adam Duvall, Cody Bellinger's on here, obviously, and Jordan Hicks. Which Jordan Hicks is interesting.
Who's he play for?
He's just been struggling this year. He's been struggling so bad, but he's a guy that maybe if
all of a sudden he clicked.
Yeah.
No, just in the last couple weeks.
And he'd be a guy like he Cubs in, but it's hard. The Cubs are in a situation because he's young, be a great guy for them, but they aren't buying.
Elsley's been pitching good.
Yeah.
And Hewer's now. Did you see that Cody Hewer, who was in that trade, was the last trade with the White Sox? I can't remember.
Magical trade, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Madrigal trade.
Right.
And they brought Hewer back as going to be the closer, and he's been injured now 2 consecutive years. He'll be out part of next year again.
Jesus.
So
it's
going to be a long road back for him.
You have Tampa in first by 2 games, Cleveland in by half game. Detroit's 5.5 only out right now too. That division is pretty weak. Like the Centrals are both pretty weak on both sides. The White Sox, honestly, only 8 games out. It's crazy, but you never know. I mean, Texas up by 2 games. You have Atlanta a half. We said the Reds are up by a game, and and then the Dodgers and Arizona are tied and 2.5 games ahead of the
Giants,
and the Padres are 9 out with the payroll.
That is I mean, what would you say is your biggest disappointments now? Looking at those,
well, I'd say if you took a lead with the White Sox, and if you, I think the Padres are probably more disappointment than the White Sox. Just because they went out
and the Mets.
Injuries are terrible. They can't keep anybody healthy. They've
been there for 20 years.
But that's they're.
I think the Mets are going to be. They traded Crow Armstrong for Javier.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Okay. So
that's again what you said with the earlier when we talked about the core. The Cubs got Pete Crow Armstrong for Baez.
Right.
Well, we don't know yet. It's gonna, but he's doing really well in the minor leagues.
Right.
I forget who they got. Well, they brought over a couple guys. I mean, so you're gonna get. They at least got 2 or 3 major league players probably out of that group.
Right.
Cut payroll by $150 million.
Right. They got Alexander Canario and Caleb Killian.
From the Giants.
Right. I gotta look back. What else?
Yeah, they got not Alcantara. Yeah, Alcantara came from the Yankees.
Okay, right.
And he had a huge grand slam. He hit 2 big home runs. I saw him play a couple weeks ago. Big swing. I mean, he's a huge guy. He's like 6'6".
Right.
But there's holes in his swing. But if they can get him straightened out, I mean, like I said, he had like 8 RBIs or something the other night.
Jesus.
So he came from the Yankees.
So the let's talk a little NFL real quick. And let's got anything baseball? Anything else baseball related?
No.
Real quick couple NFL tidbits we'll throw in this segment too. We were talking off thing, and I have printed up a Dalvin Cook, the sweepstake Dalvin Cook. It's kind of funny. The 4 teams involved they're talking because it's always a team you don't know about. Probably it's all AFC East teams. It's kind of funny. Patriots are looking at him. The Jets. Be interesting. He went to actually Buffalo. He played with his brother. James Cook's there, and they lost Devin Singletary. So out of all these teams, the more sense does make it would be Buffalo because they are running low on running backs.
And he wants to win a Super Bowl, so why?
Yeah, and the Bills, the Jets, all the say Patriots are probably the odd man out in that. I would say. Right. I don't want to. They have he has 2 backs now, but I think all 4 Dolphins, the Bills, and the Jets are all going to be in conversations to start the year making around the Super Bowl because they're a team. So you add a guy like that, it does.
Did Hopkins sign yet?
Oh, I got that on him too. Right now, it's down to a couple teams. They talked about him going to either the Patriots, Titans have talked to him, Chiefs.
Jesus.
And that Russian team where Brittany Griner played.
So the Chiefs are very interesting because I'm like, man, the Chiefs really?
Right.
Really?
I'm sure the Chiefs are just playing the waiting game. Like the closer the training camp starts and he's not signed, he's going to start itching and just be like, all right, just give me a $5 million
Well,
deal.
it could be too. They're just like throwing their name in there. It's like maybe to jack up the price a little
No.
bit. You don't think so?
No. I think
because Jesus
no
Christ.
kidding.
What about the guy with the phone?
Cook made the comment that he's just kind of waiting it out till but the end of July when they franchise all the teams franchise tag their players in, they'll know how much money they really have.
Right.
There's gonna be less than available, probably.
Maybe you go to the highest bidder then.
Yeah, I mean, lower offer than what he was expecting, and that's his number one. But
Hopkins is looking for the same deal that Odell got, the 1 year, $15 million deal.
No one's
so
giving him that.
So we'll see. They do say the Chiefs can make it work if they were to extend their pass rusher, and I had it on here, and I just
Chris
something Chris Jones. When is the last time besides Kelsey that funny to say, it happens a lot in the league. Look at Tom Brady for years, but when's the last time that he had Mahomes had a great receiver?
Tyreek Hill.
Does he need one? He's got.
Kelsey's
really right.
I'll tell you right now, Tyreek's a great player, but he's got great. He's a man among boys when he does stuff. He gives a target for you, and Kelsey and him around the goal line.
Right.
I mean, where would Kelsey rank if you put him in with the wide receivers? He's got to be top 5. He's got to be.
I'd take 10.
You think that far?
10 because there's
because you've got.
Yeah, but he's
Chase.
91 years old now too.
Right. Yeah.
He's
69.
You count 69. He would be the douchebag to wear 69 too.
So I don't know.
that was Gronk.
Yeah, exactly.
He's awesome though. They're no debating that.
Gronk's like the hillbilly and Kelsey more urban, I would say, of the two guys. Very similar guys.
Right.
Who's the
They're annoying but lovable,
Who was the tight end that wanted to get wide receiver contracts?
Oh yeah, what's that?
I can't remember now.
Mark Andrews?
No.
Before
Before that,
it was the guy that he played for the New Orleans Saints, and then he went to the Bears.
Jimmy Graham.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
In Seattle and the Packers,
and he had his big time was with the Saints, right?
Yeah.
He did okay. He did okay with the
Packers. He had one decent year.
He actually for the Bears, I think, only 9 touchdowns that year, but nothing. He was anything else but around the goal, which nothing wrong with that. On the goal line, it's awesome to have, but he was nothing else.
No,
he wasn't like he was in
right.
New Orleans.
He got hurt, right?
Yeah, he messed his knee up, I thought, and then he played in Seattle. He was okay in Seattle for a couple minutes too. He was okay there. But Graham. Yeah,
he had Drew Brees thrown to him. So
yeah.
Hall of Famer.
Then Rusty Wilson.
Yeah, Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers. Yeah,
Mitch Trubisky.
Hey, Trubisky was
he's a Pro Bowler.
Pro Bowler,
right?
One of these things are not like the other.
Russell Wilson was worse than Trubisky last year.
Yeah. Too bad the coach didn't want to coach him up. Think how good he could have been.
Yeah. Not that good. I know he's time to start. So
you know what though? There's only 32 guys. Not everybody's going to be a star. There's probably going to be about a dozen star quarterbacks or so. You know, give or take.
Your coach blows you off.
Yeah.
Film session. Come on.
Like 10 guys that are in that Garoppolo type level or Tannehill, Cousins, probably right on the precipice. The other guys.
Right. Well, both do well because
there's only so many guys.
Right. Actually got better going to Tennessee because they knew how to use them with action passes.
Yeah. Well, it's going to Deckers are going to be working. It's going to be fun this year. We have that. You're going to have to see. You have to see off works, and we're going to have to make adjustments. 7 yards, third and 2 every time.
That Jordan like every fucking play.
See,
so
maybe he learned something from Ron.
Taking sacks.
Might be.
He could probably run his way out of trouble sometimes on those. So
right,
might be, and it might be. We'll see.
Wait, he doesn't have. I guess they're talking about LaFleur. He takes. I think he's the last in getting plays into the quarterback.
The slowest.
Slowest, yeah. So this guy needs
No,
all
it
the
might
help
be
he can
just
get.
it might be the
It'll-
quarterback being
yeah.
a dick.
It could be that too. We'll see. Let's see how it
We'll
goes.
see how it goes
year.
this year.
Yeah, this year's gonna be a good watch.
You know, it's funny about that too because they were saying that McCarthy, he used to be in that situation, but when he got the first year in Dallas, and after that, then he moved up to like
Top,
10th,
yeah.
top 10 as far as getting plays in. So,
Coincidence?
I wonder. Yeah,
Could
it's a
be.
good point there. You know, with Roger. No, try again.
Yeah, it could be that stuff. Like, no, I'm not going to do that, or we can't get that play. Aaron won't do that play. You know, you don't know. We're not there. We'll find out this year more.
We should
If LaFleur really sucks the whole running an offense this year, it's going to come out and he's going to be on the hot seat then.
right. How many times over and under that Aaron Rodgers like mentions Green Bay when he's in New York? Like, well, we didn't do that in Green Bay, or I wasn't able to do that in Green Bay.
Ooh,
I don't know.
I don't know. We can't keep track of everything he says.
Maybe I'll have to interview him again.
Right?
How many times he talked? How many times did he talk about whales?
He loved whales.
I know it's unbelievable.
Whale watching. That was his thing.
Was it?
I wonder if we can get him here. I bet. You know what? You should maybe give him a text. See if we can get him here after opening day or for.
Yeah,
it'd be good. Yeah.
Isn't the Monday night game New York and Kansas City?
Oh
no, the
first
Thursday
Monday
night game is Detroit.
Monday night, the
Detroit.
first Monday night game.
Well, Casey, because Casey plays Detroit the opening day,
okay.
so it wouldn't be. It could be the week 2, maybe. Could be right with week 2.
No Dan Campbell quote.
I'm sorry.
How are Chiefs fans gonna feel when Mahomes loses a kneecap right off the bat?
Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and 3 toes. I will beat your ass.
Thank you.
Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and 3 toes. I will beat your ass. Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and 3 toes. I will beat your ass.
I heard somebody say David Ross. It was some guys. It might have been John Boy or something. He's the Dan Campbell of baseball because he had one of the quotes was I don't know which game did he get thrown. Was that today?
He got thrown out of a Brewer game too.
Yeah.
What was it? Did he get thrown out of the game today or yesterday?
First inning.
And he gets up there. Oh yeah, it had to be today because he's like, "You're terrible. It's only the first inning. It's the last game before the All-Star break. Oh, you're shit." Something. He walks away.
Nice.
It was great. And they're laughing. They're like, he's like the Dan Campbell. He's got away with words.
How's Kansas City going to feel about us being in town for that weekend? Well,
Hopefully Mahomes doesn't lose a kneecap in that first game, so we get to see him play.
It's not a good time.
No,
not a good time to talk about it.
It's not a good time, guys. Right now.
Hey, well, you want to go to KC? Oh, not a good time. Well, but this is not a good time.
So week 1 is Bills at Jets Monday night.
Nice.
So
the Bills. That's right.
that's not a good time for that game. No, not a good time. Not a good time. So yeah. So anything, any NFL or MLB? Anything else? Anything, fellas? Okay, we're gonna take a few minute break here again, and we'll step into maybe beer tent and birthdays after this, possibly, and then we'll
Beer tent and bourbon.
Oh, I got bourbon too tonight.
Yeah.
Yum. Ed can't wait.
Fuck.
So we'll be back in a minute.
Where the Blantons come?
So we'll be back. Ed can't wait. Beer is good. I don't get to say that very often. So we're doing the beer this week, and we got bourbon, right?
Yeah.
So this will be the final segment of this night's show. We'll do the birthdays. We'll do beer, bourbon, birthdays, and whatever crap you want to talk about. Bucks, birthdays.
And beer. Beer related thing too.
So I have a nice for Energy City Brewing, located in Itasca, Illinois. Is that it? Okay.
What is there like a power in there or something? Why
I was gonna say Nantucket, but
There was
yeah.
Oh, is it Pawtucket where Family Guy works?
Yeah, Pawtucket Pat.
So anyway, this is a Weiss beer with bananas, pineapple, strawberries, chocolate, cherries, and natural flavors. It's banana split, guys.
Nice.
It's like
Oh,
in a cup.
yummy, yummy.
It smells like it too.
So let's try banana split. I know, as usually, Luch did a whole banana at once, but
That's you, I thought. Frozen bananas.
mm-hmm. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's yummy.
Gross.
Oh my god. No, it's not.
Oh, this is awesome.
That's outstanding.
Oh
it's
my
like
god.
Oh my god.
Soda. I wasn't ready for it.
It's pretty good.
It is pretty good. I
It
don't,
is
I don't
really
like
good.
beer.
I was very surprised when I drank
That's
it.
what I thought it was like. It tastes like soda.
The head on this thing is spectacular.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I got to go down and get more. I'll go down and get more flavors for each show.
Yeah.
Where'd you get it at?
Benny's. Down in
Benny's,
Gurney. I
alright,
was on a Gurney.
Nice.
Dude, that is crazy. It's like a dessert drink.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, this is one of those beers you have one of, you don't drink 10 of them. Like, one to
Oh
have
no, you'd throw up if you did two.
I could probably drink 10 of these in a night.
and 10 hot dogs.
Could do the 9-inning chip.
Oh,
With
oh.
this beer. Oh.
Not if I'm driving. You guys are in the back of the truck. There's
With,
gonna.
with buckets over our heads.
Oh my god,
With a tarp.
the puke would be awful.
So, yeah, Energy City has a bunch of flavors, like, off the wall like this. And I think I'll get more for us, but it's very good.
It's very good.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
It's different. So,
That is weird.
there's more. If you guys want more, have some more. Pour some out. Go ahead.
Off the wall.
Yeah. Not usually beer.
Yeah, right.
Okay. It's
I was waiting for it to like beat me, and
That's good.
Imagine with it.
What is wrong with you?
why would you do that?
Way to ruin it. Now I don't want it anymore.
You ever think Boilermaker with this stuff?
Hey, let's try it. With bourbon.
With Malort.
Malort
This
Sunday.
so, Tim, what you got done?
Have a restoration Kentucky rye whiskey from Castle Key. I bought it from my sister and brother-in-law, Dan and Natalie. So
Nice.
Very nice.
I'm shocked.
Oh,
Yeah. So
do shots? Or
you know what? I don't really do.
it's out of the way.
Bourbon orange.
Yeah,
Well, take
like a big old ball of ice in the center.
You're supposed to. We did that before. Remember, Ed? How did that come out? How did it turn out that night?
It sucked.
How did that turn out with everything else going on? We were trying to talk, and it was like
the old Christmas episode.
Yeah.
No, the bourbon show.
Bourbon show. That's right. Oh, it was for the
It's
Kentucky
called the
Derby.
Bourbon Show.
Is it?
Yes.
I have to look that up.
Scott and myself are over here like, well, the Cubs are 6 games out. I was like, the whole time is
So basically, you at high school graduation parties.
that's what it was like. But there was Willie and Bradley just.
Hey, it didn't help that Carl was there too.
That's right, Carl was there.
We should do a bourbon show, like part 2.
Drink bourbon the whole show.
Yeah,
I can't drink.
No,
Or I'd have to. That's why I said let's do a shot because after I have one drink, I'm done. I'm done.
You
with
got shot glasses somewhere?
I won that at the outing. I
Of yours.
haven't had a chance. Did I show you that, Willie?
No, where'd that come from?
I won it at that outing a few weeks ago.
Did you? Nice. Very nice.
And I only do like a half a shot of bourbon. It's I'd rather drink Malort.
All right.
No offense.
So do you want to go through the beer list that I have for Major League Baseball parks, or?
Oh yeah. Let's do
Okay.
that. So we're talking about beer.
Yeah. So I read
good
this
for you.
article from the website's called Tasting Table, and it's 13 ballparks with outstanding or exceptional beer selections.
Okay.
So it's not in any particular order. So I'll just run through some of them. The first one on the list is T-Mobile Park in Seattle. So if any of you guys have been there, for them, they have over 20 options, and it's a lot of local breweries such as Boneyard Beer from Bend, Oregon, Deschutes from Portland, Silver City Brewery from Bremerton, Washington, and others. So the next on the list is PNC Park in Pittsburgh. They do a lot of local beer as well as you'll find Fatheads, which has their own bar there.
Fatheads got great butter mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yum.
If you like mushrooms.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then other options from North County, Iron City, and Cinderlands Beer Company, which has their own dedicated bar in left field as well. I was kind of surprised with this one was Progressive Field in Cleveland, which used to be the Jake, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also,
Did you, Jake?
Yeah, they have all. We went to the Brewing Company. We went there actually.
Me suit right in Cleveland.
No, I went.
Yeah, and then I work in San Francisco.
Part what?
Or Texas Park.
Difference.
Right. So I mean, for that, Sierra Nevada Acre Brewery.
That's a Chicago. And then there's someone in Chicago too.
So I don't know if you guys like Sierra or there's a every year that really like this. Got these holidays.
We polished it off one night. Was it me, you, and Rick? Were you here, Ed? Yeah, we finished it off one night.
Pack a list.
Paco.
Oh.
Wreck that places.
Yeah. The local breweries are Earl Smith, Pete Port, and then brewery. Sorry, and the biggest on this list, actually, these next two, Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Lightning Craft.
Wait, we went in there, didn't we? So we got our beers, or was that?
No.
Yeah, we should. Oh, they have. I wish I knew we had that. We have gone there.
They have a Liney Lodge there.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But in Milwaukee doesn't.
Right.
That is weird.
It is weird.
Well, the best thing about it was the shower, was
Target
it?
doesn't have it.
Revolution. And then I just
can't either.
Yeah, and then they actually have 5 different brews overall at Kaufman, which I thought was pretty impressive. And then, well, I should add this to Tropicana Field, Coppertail, Cigar City, which I don't know if you guys ever had there. I don't even know how to pronounce it.
Highlight.
Yeah, JLI.
Highlight.
Yeah, that's Miami.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one of
Highlight's good.
Yeah, one of my favorite IPAs. And then Comerica in Detroit rounds out the list. So.
The best blue.
Yeah, Michigan Craft Beer and have Eastern Marketing or Founders, which I'm kind of surprised I didn't see.
Shorts Brewing. That's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's Bells?
Bells.
Oh yeah, Bells. Yeah, good call.
So and then Target Field as well. So which I've been to, and
I didn't notice that beer there. I noticed it.
Yeah,
I think Bells is like a big Chicago Cub one. I think they're sponsored there.
They have they have 312.
Yeah,
I know that. I don't remember if they had Bells. I can't.
312 is Goose Island,
but they had it at
Wrigley.
They have that a lot there.
Yeah,
I don't know what else they have.
It'd be nice to get the 312 shanty sometime.
They don't have it there. It's weird. You
Well,
ask for it, they give you a wheat ale. Here you go.
Right.
Yeah, here you go. Here's your 312.
That's not what I asked for.
Right.
I paid for it.
Right. We got it the one you gave me the last one that they had, so I really appreciate that, Scott. Thank you.
I wanted you to try it.
Yeah,
Never had it before, so
yeah.
Yep. And it was good. Solid beers. So we're gonna need shot glasses. Willie, we'll get shot glasses for us. Willie knows where they are.
Thank you.
Willie knows where they are. Willie knows where all the booze stuff is.
Yeah.
What? So why you don't have in your pockets?
He could find shot glasses at a church.
I've never met someone that's always got a fucking beer on him wherever he's at. Seriously.
We call that an alcoholic in my neighborhood.
Happy Dad's Day.
Neighborhood.
Yeah, and who knew where their dads was. So, it was like,
but
two of them are really sorry, Dad. See you next year on Father's
So what kind of bourbon is that? Yeah. We'll try next week. We can.
I'm guessing somewhere.
Kentucky, yeah,
or Kentucky. Or
Kentucky said it's out. Should
a couple. Is Frankfurt or Pike Frank? I'm sorry, Frank, Kentucky.
Oh, that's some plastic.
We'll do fancy.
This is pretty cool.
Ooh. Pop goes the weasel. The weasel.
Kind of like
so
that's,
you said that's bourbon then.
It's a rye.
It's rye whiskey.
Rye whiskey. I'm sorry, not bourbon.
Okay, well.
I don't know what the difference is.
Dude, yeah, that's all. That's all I need.
Oh yeah, I ain't drinking much more than that.
I'll take a shot.
I'll take exactly what Glenn had.
You'll get what I give you.
Whiskey makes me frisky.
And Glenn's sitting next to him, so
Thanks.
He'll appreciate not too much.
Yeah, I'm gonna slam this and run out of here.
What?
I quit.
That's fine.
Smells like somebody was smoking in the bottle. That's what it smells like.
Maybe that's why I like it.
Can you smell it?
Yeah, the worm in the bottom smoking.
What? He's got a big Cuban in there. What the hell?
Okay, let's try this. What's it called?
Restoration
by
Castle Key.
I'm going to do a little sip first because I want to taste it.
Well, that's what,
okay, nope.
This is sipping.
Nope.
I'm sipping mine.
Dibosia.
Here we go. Yeah, whatever that means. I'm doing that, I think.
Oh, that's a fucking Christ. Smooth. God damn it. I only took a little sip. Now I got to finish the rest of this.
Here, quick. Eat some hot sauce. Get it away. Get it out. Here you go.
That is god awful.
Give me that chocolate cock.
That is downright.
Do it again.
That is down.
Bit the tip.
That is downright awful.
Oh my god.
You guys are.
Oh, I hate this shit.
Oh, my throat's on fire.
Oh,
have you guys tried it yet?
Yeah, I've been sipping. It's a sipping whiskey.
No, it's not.
My eyes are watering.
Oh,
I think I'm drooling too. I didn't even know I'm drooling.
What'd you think, Glenn?
It's all right.
God, I hate it.
I can't even see through my tears.
This guy wants some more.
It's got a little burn. I mean, but that's rye supposed to.
Why would anybody drink that?
That was not. I don't know. Maybe on ice sipping.
Yeah, probably better with
That
ice.
chocolate penis. That's not even good chocolate. And I would wait. that got the taste out of my mouth.
He stuck it so far down his throat, he's trying to get a gag reflex.
Just so I could throw it back up. Yeah, give me one of those.
That's what she said. I think it's better when you sip it.
Yeah,
it would
I'm
be.
not saying that it's my favorite thing I've ever drinking.
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 Hey, that's Kentucky bourbon right there.
Yep.
Drinking.
Whiskey. Kentucky whiskey.
Ed's gonna call him sick. He's gonna call himself tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm calling
Hello,
sick.
hello, Ed. I drank some really bad whiskey last night, so I can't come in. Okay, Ed.
I had some bad whiskey and a bad penis.
My throat is on fire.
Is it?
We're going back to these Reese's animal crackers.
Oh God. Okay, so how about
that was awful.
Easy for you to say.
That's right. It tastes like I just smoked a cigarette. My throat's on fire.
Maybe that's why I like it.
You're like Forrest Gump when you kiss that prostitute. She tastes like a cigarette.
Well, don't you usually smoke like cigars or like whiskey's a smoking drink, isn't it?
Oh,
Oh, now you're choking on it over there.
The whiskey,
cookie, bourbon, and banana split.
Fucking chills. Look at that.
We used to drink that.
Oh, that's a stroke. It's happening because of that whiskey.
We used to do that white lightning stuff. Remember that? We found in your grandpa's garage.
Yeah, that tasted better than this.
Way better. Way better.
It might have been turpentine. We don't know.
Whatever it was.
Yeah.
Who said that?
We all lived. So
This or Malort?
Malort. Not even close. Not even
Really?
close.
I agree.
Not even close.
Nah, I'd rather have this.
Oh, I would drink Malort. I drink
Hey,
Malort.
this
over
or
that.
Hennessy?
Do it.
Hennessy.
I'll do a shot of Malort.
Hey, I got some
Hennessy's good. Hennessy's smooth. It just has a little back end to it. Hennessy's kind of smooth.
I got some white Hennessy at home.
Ooh, do you really?
Yeah.
I may need some of that.
Racist.
I may need some of that
There's
for
a
a.
story to that too, though. On the cruise we took earlier this year,
You can't get white Hennessy in the United States.
box showed up in our room and it had the Hennessy in it. We didn't order it, and there was no way to figure out who actually bought it
Right.
to take it back, so we just kept it.
Nice. I may need a little bit of that for a blue cheese dip.
Huh?
Would
Then I
you
get some of the dip.
Absolutely.
You put Hennessy and blue cheese?
You know,
Yeah.
you could probably have the whole bottle.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to try a little sip.
Okay.
Although, Glenn does sit around with this, this Tennessee snifter.
That's right. With my drinking John.
That's right. And an ascot.
Little chaser Cavalier.
With no underneath it.
So what's in your blue cheese dip? I'm interested now. Blue
cheese, shallots, cream cheese.
Okay.
Right.
Shallots.
If they needed onions, I would say fucking onions. It calls for fucking shallots.
Little onions. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, they're milder.
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
We
Right.
got green onions, white onions, red onions, shallots, chives.
Shallots.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. So shallots.
Did I say cream cheese?
Yes.
And I think, and white Hennessy.
And crumbled blue cheese. I was crumbled. You just
Yeah.
crumbled and just mix it.
Yeah.
So what do you dip in it? Chips?
Chips,
Crackers?
yeah.
Wings?
Ooh, wings.
Wings. Yeah, that'd be great.
Or spread onto a
Burger.
Spread it on there.
Yeah.
Or a burger.
Good. Yeah.
Warm blue cheese makes me crap my pants.
It's horse race.
Good. I'd rather have
We have
Rather have what?
this right.
You'd rather have that over a horse?
Horseradish. Got
Oh, story?
wasabi.
Oh,
It's
my God.
horseradish.
I can't. Yeah, it's horseradish, but the Asian horse, like Asian horse.
Asian horse.
That's a whole different
Story your mouth.
So
Get out of my mouth, Asian horse.
That tastes like smoky.
Murphy and I had gotten. Yeah, turned 18.
And pass cigarettes. Come on, Murphy. Fry. No, I'm sorry.
Kind of like the one a donkey.
That's what you get in my house when you spill paint in the garage.
Sushi, and I was finishing up the role that I had. I wasn't paying attention, and I sorry. I started crying, like my nose started running. I didn't know what to do. And Murphy was like, "Oh my god, oh, yeah, okay, like, yeah, I like it. Right.
Oh,
Yeah, not fucking fucking piece of sushi.
12 the night.
But okay, so
85.
Yeah.
So
I think I like I sweat. I drink like
Old.
Before curdle.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I don't horse radish. I mean, when they do like or something, when they do the cream. Yeah, well, like the horseradish cream puff.
It's wasabi mayo.
So
So
hint,
it's just a tiny bit. Yeah.
The taste of it is fine, but not straight. That one time I had straight horseradish and it was god awful.
Anybody that's ever eaten sushi though has not to that effect, but you'll pick up a piece that happened to be sitting on that wasabi, and you get a chunk. And
I did that when we were in Vegas. One of the pieces was they put it on a plate and it was touching it, and I'm eating it. And I ate it. I was like, oh god,
it happened.
It was so
I don't mind it.
It ruined the. You like wasabi?
I mix it.
I mean,
in
I don't know if I
soy
could
sauce.
ever eat it again.
Oh
but
yeah, you did that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, mix it in the soy sauce. Then every now and then I'll grab a little bit with it.
Yeah, I'm sure
like
the soy
wasabi?
sauce cuts it a little bit, right?
Yep.
So everybody here likes horseradish.
Oh, yeah.
I like
Oh,
horseradish.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a loser.
Yeah.
So someone doesn't like onions, so I wouldn't feel so bad.
I don't like olives.
I don't mind onions.
Right.
I thought you said you don't like onions.
I'll eat cooked onions and stuff. Onion rings. I'll eat all that
Onions,
stuff. I don't like raw onions that much. Raw onions, but
No, my brother doesn't eat onions either.
No, but I'll eat them. You like
Fucking
mushrooms, right, Willie?
weirdos.
Nope.
Who likes mushrooms, right?
I don't eat mushrooms.
Mushrooms, absolutely. Deep
Oh, yeah.
fried, boiled. I don't give a
Willie
fuck.
just likes the head.
Yeah.
I go foraging for mushrooms.
Do you?
Yeah, I go out
Willie
in the
doesn't
woods all
like-
the time.
Like ribs.
No, because there's bones.
I don't. The
Yeah.
bone thing. What's up with the bone
I
thing?
don't know. I got.
Would you take a rib and cut it off and eat the meat off the rib?
You can't see it.
as long as it's not fatty. I don't like fat.
So you can see somebody slice it off the bone and you're okay, or would you prefer not to see it?
Yeah.
So you like when you like a steak, like a T-bone?
I'll cut around it.
Okay.
How far around it?
Hey, if there's fat, I'm cutting.
So
all
chicken
of it.
on the bone,
We're talking the bone. We're talking the bone.
Oh, yeah. I'm just no.
How do you go through life without eating wings?
Boneless.
Boneless.
But wings. I mean,
I know.
You like wings, right?
What happened was
Yeah,
that
I'm
when I was a kid,
dying for wings right now.
I got
Yeah.
a bad,
Go to
I got a
Wingstop.
bad wing. It had like ligaments in there, and I got caught in my teeth. And I'm like, ugh. It was like disgusting. I almost threw. I did throw up.
You're a human. We're supposed to be eating ligaments and animal bones, and that's what we last 200,000 years did. Jesus.
Back to your fatheads in the Cleveland area.
Same with bourbon.
They do have very good mushrooms, like I said, but they also have very good. Willie's gonna hate this too.
Right.
They have very good wings. Like we were there. I was with Jared and Jason with Hall of Fame a few years back, and the induction, and we went there to eat. There was one right outside Canton right there, and I ordered wings, smoked. They had smoked wings, but they're the whole wing.
Right.
So it was the whole thing. It was a wing. It
Right.
was everything. They were so good.
Nice.
Like legit.
Yeah.
They were, because you see stuff like in the menu, it's like, okay, are they all going to be old? Because you smoke them, so it takes time. So no, they were, yeah, every bit of good. It was awesome. So yeah, so if you ever get a chance to go to Fatheads near Cleveland, outside Cleveland, there's a few of them. The first one we went to ever was in Pittsburgh, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard the one in Pittsburgh.
Oh, the bread and mushrooms.
Yeah. I love. Yeah.
They were like, it was like the outside was like a donut coating,
Ooh.
but not sweet.
Nice.
It was crazy it was crazy.
Yeah, I had some really good stuffed mushrooms in Turtle Lake Tavern outside of
Stuffed
Avalon.
mushrooms?
Stuffed mushrms.
Like with Italian sausage.
yeah.
Turtle Lake Tavern.
Yeah.
Way up north?
No, not like way up north. It's like
Oh.
in between Elkhorn and Avalon.
Okay,
and-
okay.
Yeah.
So Glenn, you like bread and mushrooms or nothing?
Nope.
Oh, you're just not a mushroom guy. Okay.
Did anybody look at Kansas City yet for places to go there? For
Not yet.
I sent the video.
For what?
I saw the video.
Did you watch it?
For food?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
I guess I'm in charge of breakfast. So
yeah, I the two ones for sure. I think is Jack Stacks and Arthur Bryant's.
Arthur Bryant's. That's what I saw too.
That's the two. I think we got to try. That could be. We can even do. I think Jack Stacks we do for dinner.
Right.
But Arthur Bryant's we do lunch there. Maybe do a late. Maybe instead of breakfast one day we do a late. If you find a donut
brunch.
place, if you do like a donut place, we
Yeah.
get donuts in the morning and go get there and then we do like a late dinner somewhere. Just find somewhere. Maybe find a burger, something different.
Right.
On Saturday night, we can always look around. But
yeah, the two I saw then besides those two were Gates and Joe's Kansas
Gates
City.
is famous. Gates is like you can find the barbecue sauce in their stores.
Antonio
Yeah.
Gates.
Yeah. But I've been to Jack Stack. I thought it was solid, and then I mean we could try them all. Doesn't matter. We have time. We'll go to all of them.
We'd have more time if we left on Thursday.
Right in the penis.
So
he hit
we
you.
get there at 11 o'clock at night, and then we get up and
go right to barbecue.
You barbecue home until 11. We can leave at 3. We're gonna leave at 3, 4 in the morning. I'm all in for that. That's part of the plan. We're probably leave at 4 in the morning, probably.
Sounds too early.
You're up then anyway, Ed.
I am pretty much at 4.
As long as he gets his dookie in, he's all set.
Yeah.
Dookie.
His turtle tap poking out.
That's true, man. I got to get that. I got to get 2 in the morning.
See, you know what time it is?
Today is your birthday.
69.
Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is the day. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday, dear someone today.
I want to see one of the bottles. Here, let me see it.
Hey,
let me see the bottle. Hold
it's birthday time.
Hold on, let's do it again. Hold on.
Today
laughing.
is your birthday. Today.
Okay, go ahead, Willie.
Birthday time. Okay. Who's playing? Everybody playing tonight?
No.
Yeah. Tim, you're in.
What are we starting? We this way or
Whatever.
that way?
You're the boss. You're in charge of this.
Tim starts, then we'll go this way.
You're in charge there, Wink Martindale.
He's like when Alex Trebek did Super Password, or what was that one? The match game.
The match game, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ed, will you win again this week?
I'm on fire.
You've been on fire.
I look up the dates right before we start this. So
I lose because I always say 69. That's just my.
You know what's funny is if I did look up the dates right before, I'd get them all wrong because he's always got them like off by a year.
Yeah.
Right. It's on purpose.
Keep everybody from cheating.
Here we go. We're gonna go with everybody's watched Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Kevin O'Leary.
Ooh,
okay.
Mr. Wonderful.
Is he the bald guy?
Yes.
His grandma's cow
63.
burnt down Chicago.
He's the one that sold all that like educational software or whatever or something.
63, you said?
Yeah.
Must be wrong.
Huh?
65.
God.
Oh, he reached.
Oh, what a 66.
That's a D move right there.
That was.
So what were the guesses here? Say them.
You got to pay attention. Got to pay attention.
63,
No
65.
repeats.
Well, I'm sorry.
63, 65, 66.
64.
He's gonna be
62.
69.
Come on.
Say it too. He came out of the gate swinging.
I did.
I quit.
Yeah, this is bullshit. Now I'm
Stupid
done.
game.
Okay, Glenn.
Tom Hanks.
Ooh, I just watched Man Called Otto. Good movie. Very good movie. Yeah, very good movie.
62.
Let's see. He was I don't care what you say anymore. This is my life.
Bosom Buddies.
Bosom Buddies.
Him and Peter Scolari.
I'm gonna say 70. He gets all excited and
67.
nice.
I didn't even know who it was.
Scott's out of the game.
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Oh, you didn't hear it? I was like,
Jesus
you didn't
Christ.
hear
The
it.
guy with the
I found
volleyball.
I found a breakfast place with pineapple upside down cake.
We thought you quit.
That's great. I love pineapple upside down cake. It's easy to make.
Pineapple upside down pancakes.
Is that with your peach cobbler?
I can make peach cobbler really
So I
good.
think
In your stir fry?
Snoozes will be on the list for breakfast.
That's fine.
All
That's
right.
your call. Yeah.
All right. Kelly McGillis.
Oh, jeez.
She's hot now.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
She looks like she got kicked by a horse wearing 2
She'll
horseshoes.
take your breath away.
When she sets on you.
Let's see. 64. Oh, Tom Cruise is up there.
68.
Timmy.
Don't be looking her up.
67.
69.
66. Glenn loses a point.
Take them all.
Man, it's okay losing points.
I feel like a loser just sitting here.
I do it all the time, losing points. It's fine.
Courtney.
Hey, there's no prize at the end. I figured this out after the second time. Like, what? I don't win nothing.
That's right. Courtney Love.
Dun, 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 dun. Look me over.
Written by Billy Corrigan, by the way. Written by Billy Corrigan.
I'm gonna say she's
not a man.
It's tough. I'm kind of confused about it because I can't really place her. I'm gonna say she's 47.
Let's say
my turn.
Oh yeah,
53.
I was thinking, she's
51.
55.
59.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's right. 10 years older than me.
Wow, she's older. Wow.
Timmy, you're up.
Who was it?
Fred Savage.
Oh, The Wonder Years. Great show. Winnie Cooper.
43.
45.
Let's see. He produces Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He did for the first few years. So 49.
I'm gonna say he's 52.
47.
Wow.
Jack White.
Tim's favorite.
He is.
I'm guessing that's from the White Stripes, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think, right?
They got a lot. Those they got some hooks, man. They
49.
51.
I'm gonna say he's 41.
What were the ages again?
Pay fuck attention.
49, 51, and 12.
41.
Oh,
12, yeah, 12.
No, he's older than 41.
Okay, then pick something. Don't degrade me.
49.
We already said 49, you
Be
jerk.
like, I'm be like, yeah, no.
53.
48.
It's off by one.
He's older than 41.
No.
Who's up?
You know what? Screw your pineapple. Okay, breakfast. We're out of there. He's quitting again. It's coming.
Oh, nice shot.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh.
Look at all those resignations.
There's only 2.
In one night.
Oh, I'm up.
Sophia Vergara.
That's not like her.
I think she's older than me.
It wouldn't stop you though, would it?
No, I saw a video of her lately though. She looks very facelifted now. Something like
Yeah.
something changed with her. She has like a Joker.
Yeah,
smile.
they get that small that goes back.
I didn't. She's still pretty, but yeah.
51.
Ooh, I like. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Dang it!
God, I know my titties.
You son of a... those are only 27.
I said I know them. I added 24 years on top of those then.
Isn't Chicken of the Sea chicken?
Oh, Jessica Simpson, huh?
Jessica Simpson.
I'm gonna say she is 45.
48.
47.
I think
43.
I think she's younger. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I thought about it, yeah, she's younger because she was
Because she knew what Chicken of the Sea was.
And buffalo wings. Buffaloes have wings? That couldn't be real. That's all stay. No way.
Who's up? You?
Tim.
Timmy.
I was
Timmy.
first last
Okay. Richie Sambora.
Ooh.
We saw him.
Halfway there.
No, we saw Tito.
Tico Torres.
68.
Tico Torres, the oldest guy in the band.
72.
And this is Richie?
Yep.
70.
If I don't get this right, I'll get kicked out of the fan club. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not I think he's about the same age as I think Bon Jovi's like 60. So I'm gonna say he's 61.
He's 64.
Okay.
We were all around him.
I think Bon Jovi just turned 60, I think, or he's right around there.
Right, yeah.
Because Tico Torres, I think, is 70 or 69.
Tico, no, he's over 70.
I think he's in there. That dude's in good shape, though.
Yeah, because we were making fun
How
of
the
him.
fuck you play drums all night like that?
When we went to the
That
concert,
age.
I'm like, look at that old fart. That must be Tico. And we didn't even know. And then we looked at it. It was like, yeah, it was him.
Yeah, he's older as shit.
Sure. Debbie Dunning.
Who's
Home,
up?
Home Improvement.
The mom?
No, the
No,
replacement for Pam Anderson.
Oh,
Yes, yes.
That's what it was.
Okay. Who's up?
I am.
Okay. Debbie Dunning. Debbie Dunning does Dallas.
42.
Oh, Heidi Ho Wilson.
Heidi.
49.
54.
55.
57.
Wow. Good looking lady.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I don't.
I didn't really watch that show. I watched a little bit, but not all the time. I wasn't like, it was funny though. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Rapper Lil' Kim.
Lil Kim. It's Lil Kim.
Little
Come
Kim.
on, Willie.
Isn't she from like Jamaica or something? Or
I don't know.
Where's she from?
Jamaica, New York.
This isn't guess her origins; it's guess her age.
I need some background. I have no idea who she is. Who's up? Me?
Yeah. Lil.
Jesus
It's
Christ,
Lil
off.
Kim.
Lil' Kim. Sorry. That.
41.
Not Lil Kim Fields. Lil Kim.
Oh yeah,
Kim.
Kim Fields crazy.
You
too.
said 41, huh?
I don't even know who she is.
That's a good guess. I'm
No.
I like that guess. I'm gonna say 42.
44. Did I say
50.
Oh.
49.
Oh, Lil Kim. Lil.
She's still got it going on.
Who's up?
Me.
Scooter.
Your guy right here, Richard Simmons.
Ooh, he's dreamy. Reminds me of Beasley.
Well, Beasley's the only.
Someone's favorite drunk. Oh.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna say it comes in my head 69.
73. Oh no! Damn it!
No, I think he's older. You're right. I just said 69 because I had to say it once.
77.
74.
75.
Who's up? Well, Tim.
Tim. Topher Grace.
Ooh.
Local
Married to a girl
boy.
from Kenosha. Right? She's from Kenosha, yeah.
44.
46.
He's not the guy that's in prison, right?
No. Or who is going
Danny
to prison.
Masterson or Masterson, whatever his name is.
Is he in prison now?
No.
He's
on his way.
He's got to wait. He's probably in jail. Or no, maybe
Nah,
because
he'd be out on bond.
no, he got convicted.
No, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He got convicted of it
Yeah.
all.
Well,
he
then
got
he-
found
yeah.
guilty. He's in jail waiting for his sentencing probably now.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, he got convicted of that crazy. Like 3 counts or something. Yikes.
Let's see. 45. Would you said 44?
46.
Oh, I was
I'm
right.
going on record. I hate this game.
I was thinking of something else anyways.
Guns up, right?
No, I would be. You just went, right?
No, Tim had Topher Grace first, I
Okay.
think, yeah.
No, you did. Oh, no, you had Richardson.
Yeah, I had Richardson. He's like, look, this guy jumping jacks now.
Who's up?
You ever see that Richard Simmons on Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah.
When they're like riding him like a ski, like a
And he
jet
loves it
ski.
too. He's like, hey.
They lay him down. It's like in his face. Like awesome.
Actor, director Cameron Crowe.
Ooh. So that's almost famous.
69.
It's close.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
No, he didn't. That was Richard Linklater.
No.
No.
Richard.
70.
No.
You said 69, right? You did. I'll say 68. Gotta be 71 or 67. That's your guesses.
71.
66.
Ah, we were going the wrong way.
Ken Jeong.
Kim Jong-un?
Kim Jong-un to me?
Yep.
That's the doctor, right?
Yeah.
That and the guy that was in
Not
the trunk.
my problem, bitches.
My problem, bitches.
But did you die? Oh, man.
Motherfucker.
Those Asian guys. Now, his balls were wrinkly back then. So, I mean, because we saw him jump out of the trunk, right?
Yes.
And the monkey was playing was Wiener in the room. Started the second film.
56. I don't know.
Flicking it around.
He's actually a doctor, too.
He's
Yeah.
real, Like,
That's what I was saying.
he's you said 56.
Yeah, he's got to be older than that. He was really wrinkly.
I don't
balls.
know. He's
Those Asian guys are tough to tell.
58.
60.
Well, I like it, Tim. Ready to go. Locked and loaded. I like it.
69.
Jesus.
54.
I was
know
off
I'm
by
bad.
one.
Hey, I know I'm bad with 69, but 10 cup, knock it off. Give me a ball. Give me a ball.
Give me another ball.
Give me a ball.
69. Another ball. 69.
Maybe I skipped this one across.
Who's up now? Tim? Oh no, me. You were first with Doc.
Yeah, I did. Kim Jong Un.
Rosie Greer.
He's still alive.
Yeah,
Local guy, Fond du Lac,
I'm
right?
gonna say he's 85.
87.
Remember when he was on Brady Bunch?
60. No, I'm just kidding. 89.
He's like 69. Holy
77.
91.
Whoa.
Holy cow! I went the wrong way completely.
Do we get points for being the closest without going over?
No.
Tim's up.
Okay, Bob Barker.
Matthew Fox. Party of 5.
Oh, 57.
Which one's Matthew Fox? Was that the younger brother?
Doesn't
Doesn't matter now.
He was the older brother that took care of him. No,
He was the
second
younger.
one. He was the second one.
He was in Marshall.
No, because the other one was Scott.
Baio.
Yeah. No,
No.
Scott.
He was
Wolf.
in Lost.
Wolf. Yep,
He
it
was
was
in
Wolfie.
Lost,
Oh
too.
yeah, so it was the older brother.
Yeah,
Matthew
was.
Fox was the coach that lived in Marshall. We are Marshall. He didn't take the plane.
Ooh,
Right. That's Matthew Fox, right? Really? That was
Yes.
him? Yeah.
Yep.
Good movie, too.
I thought that was Waylon Jennings.
Red. That was the name.
No, that was the.
You guys seen-
that was
You guys
La
seen,
Bamba.
have you guys seen We Are Marshall? Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, you haven't?
Long time ago.
It's good.
Yeah, it's a
It's
solid
good.
movie. Yeah. It's on every once in a while. You can pop it on and catch it. It's good.
spoiler alert.
The plane crashes.
Wait, is that the soccer movie where they eat each other?
I didn't see that. Is that good? That movie alive? Or is
It's
it just
crazy.
it's
I read
weird?
the book.
Reading.
And then I bit down again into his groin. I was so hungry.
I was reading the book when I was dicing shallots.
And then he flinched.
Timmy, how about we make our own podcast like we're doing our own club?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's right, yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
can I come to club? Your club?
It's the bourbon podcast tonight.
Yeah. Thanks for the rock whiskey burning your throat podcast.
It's a dragoning podcast. Who's up here?
I don't know.
I don't know. Nobody's.
All I got to say is it's Linda Ronstadt.
Ooh.
It's
Blue
so
Bayou.
easy.
to fall in love. It's so easy to fall in love.
Do you know who her backup band
That's
was?
Buddy Holly.
The Eagles.
Yes.
Yeah, we know that. Desperado.
Desperate. Oh, sorry.
Hey, shh. It's my song.
Damn it!
Or was that? Well, yeah. Elaine wanted Witchy Woman.
Witchy woman, yeah. So who's up here? Anyway.
I think it was Timmy.
Tim. Oh, no. Tim just got it right away. Man. So it's Glenn.
Yep.
He was first
Oh, his
guest.
name 69.
74.
Glenn, knock it off.
No.
Is there only one a night?
What'd you
Isn't
say,
that the
74?
rule?
74.
I'm going to say Linda Ronstadt. I'm going to say she's 78.
The fuck was that?
Glenn's all
I
pissy.
moved my mic. It's this.
Might
So-
not do it.
73.
Ooh, is that right?
It's 77.
What I say? 78?
I said,
God damn it.
I said 76.
This
or
game's
something.
stupid.
You wouldn't even got a point because you went over.
Ed?
Yeah.
Willie Ames.
Oh, from 8 is enough.
Charles in Charge.
Cokehead.
Yeah.
Willie Ames.
I'm just going to go ahead and guess 60. No, I'm just kidding.
64.
60.
What was your guess?
I didn't yet.
You have it. 72.
He laughs like we know who these guys are.
62.
63.
I
Oh.
split the difference.
Man, I
Um,
almost hit it dead on at the beginning.
Forrest Whitaker.
Oh, from Fast Times at Ridgemont High again.
That's right, yeah.
Well, many other things.
The last
too.
king of Scotland.
Yeah. Is this me now?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Is he got a lazy eye?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's it? Scooter or me?
Was he in the Crying Game?
I think
Ed?
Scooter.
Is it me, Forrest Whitaker? Is it me?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't.
He was in.
I know who he is. I just don't. I can't get his age. I can't. 69. You checking my answer? No, we're gonna start fucking with him now. Fuck it. I don't care anymore.
It's close.
I know. That's
It's
why I
gotta
said
be.
it's, yeah. I'm gonna
It's you,
say
Timmy.
it's pretty close.
He's got to figure Fast Times. He was probably in his 20s.
Forrest, I said 69.
Did you start?
Yes.
73.
69 and a half.
Look at my eyes, Billy.
Hey, Glenn, 69 and a half. 69.69.
68 and a half. No, I'm 72.
68.
Glenn, you're only 10 years off. 62.
Oh, wow, he's young. I apologize, Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah,
because I thought he was really because we're on 69. That's why I said it.
I guess Black does.
What year was? What year was Fast Times? It's like 79.
He was in that movie.
Yeah,
Fast Times?
he was a football player.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, he had to be like 20. Just say 22. 44 years ago.
62?
45. Yeah,
Wow,
he
math-
must have been like
math is
19 or
good.
18.
Yeah. Found him on a street corner with a lazy eye.
I think
Yeah.
Tim's first.
walking in circles.
Tim's first. I had Forrest
All right,
Whitaker.
this is for 6 points.
That's it right
Last
here?
one.
Okay.
Brian Austin Green.
Ooh.
Oh, I know this.
He was
one.
dreamy back in the day.
48.
Dun 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 dun.
47.
Dun, 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 dun.
49. Ah, damn it.
What were the guesses? 47, 49,
and 48.
48? So 46 or 50. 46 or 50. 40. I'm going to say 46.
50.
I was going to tell you to go 52.
Damn it, 69!
I thought he was my age. That's why I put it. But you're off.
So
No one cares.
Ed has 3. Scott has -1. Glenn has -4. And Tim has 1.
So who won? I won again?
No.
Jeez. Well, I didn't get 69 3 times.
Well, because you're a loser.
I would have still had 0.
You don't know entertainment.
Oh, I was so close on that last one.
You want to
thought
talk
I had it.
politics?
Yeah.
Yeah, ask me how old Kamala Harris is. I have.
Hey, how old is Michelle Obama's penis?
Jeez, where'd that come from? You?
Like, just hitting them all now.
Where's the dolphin?
Wait, oh. There you
Oh, I
go.
like the dolphin. Willie's out flogging it.
Tua's
right now.
here again.
So, speaking of Willie being old, it's my favorite. Willie being old. Let's you guys, anything else? Any other tops you want to talk about? We got to do Jeopardy again. We forgot about Jeopardy. We got to get that going.
Yeah, we'll get in one of these. We got a lot of stuff going tonight.
Yeah. So, what do you? Anything
We had
else? Tim?
3 bad drinks.
I have one NBA Bucks bet.
Of course you do.
That was him. Not us.
I didn't say it. Don't
That
look
was
at me.
You're the one
Glenn.
that started the show with "I'm in the depths of the NBA."
Oh, yeah, I know. So actually, so the Bucks pick of Chris Livingston, they made history with him, signing him to. They signed him to a 4-year deal worth $7.7 million. While only in the first 2 years are guaranteed, the deal contains the largest total salary for any final pick in NBA draft currently. So they must believe in this guy enough to make that kind of commitment to him. So it looks like they
really had no choice, though, do they?
No, but he was the guy from LeBron's agent that he was calling teams, told him not to draft him so that he can go to the Bucks. So looks like they made a big commitment to him.
Oh, okay. It's like that sounds almost like baseball draft shit, you know.
And I nominate for the next show to come up with the best sports movies.
Oh, we didn't do our snake draft. I'm gonna do it next time. I forgot about the
Yeah.
What was the
It was the All-Star moments. We can do it next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
All-Star game, that's fine. We can do it next week. Remember that. That's my apologies. I didn't write it down on my list. Oh my God. Well, I got something right here real quick. Someone put it up and it's kind of interesting. I mean, most of the names I kind of agree with here. The 10 greatest athletes of all time. Okay, 10. So any sport, anything. It's not tied to anything. It can be anything. Okay, bowling, whatever. It's not. No bowlers on here.
What does it mean by greatest athletes? Like, can play any sport,
Bo Jackson.
or dominated their sport?
The great, and I will tell you right now, looks like there's one. Well, that's pretty.
Who's number 10 on the list?
There's one from every sport. There's actually a double in here from a sport, but it's a men and woman. So it's a man and woman.
Tennis.
Perfect. So or it could be golf, but it's not. It's tennis.
It's tennis.
I'm really surprised.
Golfers aren't athletes.
So
Right.
that's interesting because Tiger Woods is not on here,
Right.
Which is very interesting, and neither
So now
is Annika Sorenstam. Which is
So
very
now we
interesting.
know who it is.
Who?
The golfer.
There is no golfer on here.
Oh,
No,
I thought.
no,
Okay,
no.
that
No
My-
golfers.
my
Which
fault.
I was surprised that Tiger Woods or Annika Sorenstam wouldn't be on.
right.
Right.
Well, the woman is it the what's her name that beat the man? Billy
Jean King.
That's tennis.
That's
No.
not. That's not.
That's who the two are. Aren't you paying
No.
attention?
No.
It'd be Djokovic.
So let's see if we can guess who you got here for the greatest athletes of all time in their sports ever.
You want to pick sport and tell
MJ.
us, or when we
Okay, there is
because you said it's spread out anyways.
Okay, football player.
Greatest of all time.
Who would you guys? I mean,
I'm gonna say Tom Brady.
That's what the guy's got. Number one.
Yeah.
Okay. Hockey.
Gretzky.
Yep. Soccer.
Pele.
No.
I'm gonna say
Beckham.
no. It's
This guy, I think, just signed a big contract
It's
with Miami.
Messi.
Yeah, Messi. As I say, it's Messi. Yeah.
Which is great. Now all those ones you've just named are all current, essentially.
Yeah. Well, some are, some aren't here. Well, a good amount are current. Basketball.
MJ.
Yes. Swimming.
Michael Phelps.
Yeah, Phelps for sure.
Yeah, there's no question there.
Track and field.
Oh, it's a Bolt.
Caitlin?
Bolt.
Hussein.
I was gonna say Caitlyn
Bolt.
Jenner.
Good job.
Boxing.
Tyson.
It's got to be Ali.
Ali.
Yeah.
I mean, he lost a bunch of fights, but I mean, he was fighting in a time where
Men's tennis.
McEnroe.
Nope, it's
Djokovic.
Djokovic. Or, no, I was probably going to go with Nadal.
Sampras.
Hmm.
Men's tennis.
Agassi.
Chase got it, but he didn't say it. He whispered. Yeah.
Oh, Federer.
Yeah.
Federer.
Man, that's close.
I know, it's weird because tennis.
Djokovic.
All three of those guys are right there.
Yeah. Women's tennis.
Serena.
Yeah.
Serena. Yeah.
There's no question.
And now this one will be the weird. No, it's not weird, but baseball. He's number 10.
Pete Rose.
No, I didn't say gambler. I said baseball.
Oh.
Baseball's a tough one.
Hit me.
To me, it would be Babe Ruth.
No.
Greatest athlete? Bo Jackson.
No, greatest
player.
Baseball player. Okay, but no, baseball player.
Baseball player.
But it could, I mean, Bo Jackson was going to answer athlete-wise.
Right.
I would say, I mean, my personal bias would be Hank Aaron, but
They're going to say Willie Mays then.
no.
No? I don't even know who it
Stan
would be.
Musial.
He plays now.
Okay.
Trout?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't
even
know.
Close.
Man.
Not even close.
Well, I take current base. I take the last 20 years of baseball players over any guy
that's
from the 1920s.
Well,
It's not even close.
You got to remember Babe Ruth out homered like 17 teams combined in 1 year.
But he
That's
wasn't.
amazing. That would be like
And I know we
think about that. Like, it would be like a football player scoring 280 touchdowns in 1 year or something. That's about what it would be.
But Mike Trout competes against every nationality at all.
I'm not saying that.
Everybody.
I'm just-
Back then it was just white guys playing baseball. I mean, think about it.
Yeah, but I mean, when
And you had
Jordan
guys
played,
pick-
it was only black guys playing basketball.
Well, if you
he didn't have to
if
play
that's
against
your
all the
argument, I guess you win.
No, he
because
didn't have to play against foreigners.
Yeah.
Gretzky too. Gretzky didn't play against foreigners until later in his career.
He had Kukoc on his coach.
Yeah, he played with Kukoc. I'm joking with that one. But think
Guys,
about like Gretzky only played with like slow Canadians.
Hold on.
Right.
More fault to your argument. He played in the damn Olympics.
No,
He played every foreigner.
no, I mean they played later. That was later.
That's a lot of
Twice.
He did it twice.
What are you gonna say, Willie?
I got the home run derby champions. If you guys are interested,
It already happened.
Yeah, what? We missed it?
it started in
Did my guy win?
1985.
Oh,
85. 69.
They play in the NL Central.
Oh,
Used to be a
Mike
pirate.
Schmidt. Oh shit. Dave Parker.
Dave Parker.
It started in 85, the home run derby?
I know who it was in 95. I don't know.
All right, let's keep going. Let's go.
So this can't be right, but
I'm going to say it anyway.
Scooter Jeanette.
no. In 1985, this guy
86.
pitched for the Mets.
Strawberry? No.
Yeah, Strawberry. It's on here, like 1986.
What does it mean? I don't understand.
And
He hit the home run derby?
MLB home run derby champions. What the hell is this?
What are you talking about?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Well, just go to the next year then. If
All right,
it's-
1987.
Willie, are you tasting metal right now?
No, yeah.
Just give us, you got to give us hints because 87, it's going to be Dale Murphy. I don't know.
Let me see.
That's got to be the MVPs.
Let me see. What it says. Yeah, it just says, oh, you know what?
I think it was the MVP.
Yeah, it's not home run derby, I don't think.
Boo. What does it say there?
Home Run Derby champs. Why does it have two guys on with Strawberry and?
I don't know.
Did they have AL NL at the time?
I don't know. It was Strawberry and who's the other guy with him?
Wally Joyner.
I mean,
Wally Joyner was 87, right?
6.
No, 86. They said
that was his rookie year.
I don't know. That's weird.
This has got to be MVPs. What the fuck? No, it's not, because when you get down to
all
right, 2010.
Or we warp speeded it.
For warp speed because
1995
1.21 gigawatts. I can't control it.
Reverse.
Jesus.
95 was Frank Thomas.
Oh,
only time a White Sox ever won it.
95. So where
Frank Thomas. Okay, then we'll start at 2000.
Okay.
2000.
Sammy Sosa.
Yep.
He had a ton of bombs.
White
They were hitting
Sammy
racket balls that year.
Yeah, they were.
2001.
Sammy Sosa.
Played in at the Bob.
Bank One ballpark.
Matt Williams.
I don't know what the Bob is.
Bank One.
Game winning hit.
Luis Gonzalez.
Yes.
Wow.
2002. NL East.
Just say
American League NL East.
In 2002.
American League NL East.
Well, I'm just trying to give you American.
Just give the team.
You just gave us a American and National League.
You said American League NL East. I just caught that too. I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh yeah. So he's American or National League East?
American.
Okay. Yankee.
Yep.
2000 what?
2.
Wade Boggs. I'm just kidding.
That wasn't A-Rod, was it?
His brother was pretty famous in Moneyball.
Oh, Giambi, yeah. Jeremy or Jason
yeah.
Jason.
2003 AL West.
Another Oakland guy.
Nope.
Who's else in the AL? Oh, Juan Gonzalez.
No, a Mariner.
No, he was an Angel.
2003.
Yeah.
Is it
Tim Salomon?
I can see this.
Tim Salmon.
Salmonella.
Garrett Anderson.
Garrett Anderson. Yeah, I
yeah.
couldn't think of his name. Damn it.
Yeah,
That's the one that was at
CM too.
That's the one I saw. That was in Chicago.
2004 AL East.
AL NL East. Okay.
AL NL East.
So New Yorker.
Anal East.
Give us a team. Just throw the team out there.
Baltimore.
Oh, those.
Brady Anderson.
No, he used to be a
Brady steroid.
I think he used to be an A.
It's not Chris Davis, but
Hey. Tejada.
Oh, Miguel Tejada. Yeah, shortstop.
Yeah.
NL East 2005.
NL East. I don't know.
Philly.
Ryan Howard.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Nope.
John Kruk.
69. No.
Bobby Abreu.
Oh, we never got that. He had a good run. He was a 2020 guy.
2006 Philly.
Ryan Howard.
Yep.
This shows how relevant the home run derby is.
Yeah.
Well,
2007
Ryan Howard.
Howard Ryan.
Ryan Murphy.
AL East.
Charlie Murphy.
AL West. AL West.
Fuck your couch, bitch.
Tim Salmon.
He's got a kid that plays in the majors right now.
Holiday.
Yeah. Not Biggio.
Oh, Guerrero.
Yep.
Yeah.
Vlad
Jr.
Vlad.
He's got a son that's in the home run derby.
Yeah.
Ooh. Father, son, first ones ever win it.
What year was that?
Right?
No, if he does.
2007.
Oh, that's
Is he a Hall of
15
Famer?
and 7 years
Vlad?
ago.
Yeah.
I think so.
Should
Eventually, he should be.
He was a good ball player.
Do good hit. And he was great. He was an outfielder.
Hey,
Too.
look at the
run.
temperature.
Oh.
Beautiful.
2008. Is it twin?
Kurt Hunter.
No.
Toy Hunter. Kurt Herbert.
Ken Herb.
It's not Troy Hunter.
Used to be a catcher.
Oh, Joe Mauer.
No, wrong guy. Sorry.
LaTroy Hawkins. No.
Morneau.
Justin Morneau.
Oh, he's first baseman.
Yeah. 2009.
That was the guy that just disappeared too.
Yeah,
Kind of.
he
He
was
had a
good
couple
hitter.
big years. And
He got that big contract, got traded. Cecil Fielder.
yeah.
No, Prince.
Prince.
Or Prince,
Oh,
I meant. Yeah, Prince.
I was going to say Big Cecil.
Yeah.
2010 AL East.
A-Rod.
Hit 600 in the World Series. Didn't juice, I guess.
Jim Tomey?
No.
David
Derek
Ortiz.
Oh, he didn't.
Oh,
Of course he
Ortiz.
did.
Big Pappy.
He was shooting people outside of bars in Santo Domingo.
I was stuck on the Yankees.
2011. The Mariners wasted a lot of money on this guy. But he was a Yankee then.
A-Rod? No.
I was going to say Jay Buhner.
Jay Buhner.
You traded Jay Buhner.
Robinson Cano.
Oh, Cano. Yeah,
Yes.
I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Another guy that fell off the face of the earth.
He's a Roy guy too. I guarantee he was.
Well, who was it? Who did he get traded to for the Mets then?
I
Remember?
think he got released and he signed with them.
Yeah,
no,
he might. Yeah,
it was a trade because they gave up somebody big. Kalenic.
Oh yeah. Clinic got traded to the Mariners.
Wasn't it Kalenic?
I don't know. Yeah, that might be right.
2012. A Tiger.
Oh, Miggy.
Mig Cabrera. What?
Alan Trammell.
I was going to say Gates Brown, but yeah.
Al Kaline.
2012.
His dad played on this team.
Prince Fielder.
Yep.
Again?
Prince Fielder.
Oh, he won it for. Oh yeah, he played.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, I forgot about that actually.
Oh, his dad, 1990. That was a big year. 51.
So
Dons.
Sesson never won the home run derby, obviously.
No.
They didn't have. Well, yeah. He was
Maybe
90.
Yeah, end of his career maybe.
2013. AL West.
Tim Salmon.
Got traded to the Mets from this team. Oakland A.
To the Mets.
I have no idea.
Cespedes. Jonas.
Yeah, I wouldn't even have got that.
He won in 13 and 14.
Wow. Well,
he was a monster though too.
Yeah.
He played for the Yankees too.
Thought so. I don't
think
know.
so.
At one point, at the end of his career, maybe. Yeah.
2015.
Now we're getting into some prime time here.
Played in the NL Central.
He won it at home.
Yes.
I don't know where the home was though.
In 15. Well, I know it wasn't Chicago. Obviously, Milwaukee didn't have it then. Did Milwaukee have it then? No.
No,
They were
2002.
Goldstein or whatever.
St. Louis?
St. Louis.
Down by the
Pittsburgh.
river.
Is-
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it was Pittsburgh.
Torrey Hunter.
Oh, Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Votto?
Other guy. Other corner.
I think he went on to play for the Yankees, didn't he?
Oh, Suarez.
Third baseman?
Todd Father.
Just tell us.
Todd Frazier.
Yeah.
Down goes Frazier.
Todd Frazier. I would never have guessed that. How you knew that?
I remember.
He's sitting on his phone. Of course, he remembered that.
I don't even know who Todd Frazier is.
First person with a home run derby at home.
Yeah.
That's why it was also big.
2016. He was a Marlin then.
Oh yeah, that's Stanton.
Yep.
Yeah.
2017.
He was a Yankee then.
Stanton.
No. The guy is a Yankee, the highest paid Yankee.
Ray A-Rod?
Oh, Judge.
Judge.
Oh, Judge won it. Yeah.
And they put them all on the same team.
Yeah.
Where's Donaldson and Rizzo and?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
2018. This kid grew up in Nevada.
Bryant.
Yep. Nope.
The other one.
Harper. Yep.
Yeah, Bryant never won it.
2019. Big white guy.
Stanton.
I don't know. Is he?
What conference? What?
NL East.
NL East.
Oh, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
2020.
Schwarber.
Didn't have it, right?
Didn't have it.
Didn't have it.
And then
COVID won.
And then 21, Pete Alonso.
Dr. Fauci.
Yeah,
Won the home run derby.
and 22.
Schwarber.
I don't know what.
He's now a Padre.
No.
Giovanni Soto.
The third baseman.
Oh,
Yeah,
Machado.
Machado.
Juan Soto.
That's right on the last
Oh,
one.
Juan Soto. Yeah, good
Yes,
call.
Yeah, not Giovanni Soto.
Yeah, Juan Soto. Yeah, I forgot about him.
He's good.
Did you guys want to fill out the bracket for this year?
We did it.
We already did.
Yeah, we did. We just made picks.
Who'd you pick, Jace?
I was going to do it here, but
Who would you pick?
I'm going with Julio Rodriguez at home.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. And he's a young guy.
Second player to win it too.
I was
At home, then it'll be right.
Nope, third. Bryce Harper won it at home. Beat
Oh.
Schwarber on the walk-off.
Wow. Oh yeah, I remember that.
on the walk off.
They said it shouldn't have counted because he threw it after the clock.
Oh yeah, they should give him back the award.
I fought for that. I did a petition.
Yeah,
3 people signed it.
Yep.
Me
That was
with-
what those riots in France are about.
Yeah.
Scott Cabelli, Cot Savelli.
Scooter. Cavelli.
Yes.
Coco.
I asked Willie to sign it,
Cabelli.
but he was like, I don't know how to sign it. It's not a chisel.
Where's my woodpecker to sign this for me?
Woodpecker?
Yeah, I said it.
These shenanigans.
I'm telling you, the next guy that says shenanigans, a pistol whipping him. I said that before.
Okay, so what do you got for closing thoughts tonight? Closing thoughts.
Oh, wait, I thought that was that submarine again.
Oh.
They did find those bodies.
Too soon? Oh.
Okay, so
Did they?
Yeah, they're in the White House next to the cocaine.
I just thought of that. They can find bodies at the bottom of the ocean by the Titanic, but they can't figure out who brought the cocaine into the White House. Think about that. All right.
What's your point?
Oh, my random thoughts.
No, your closing thought.
My closing thought. Yeah, good point. I commute every morning and I listen to the radio back and forth. A lot of times, like Bob and Brian or who's that guy in Kenosha? Tom.
Oh, Keith.
I know. I'm joking. But you ever listen to these commercials? There's some of the craziest things. Like on Bob and Brian, they always have this one called Basement Buck. You ever heard these ones?
No, not that one.
So they use the term buck, so so it's catchy, so it's like call Basement Buck because they can build you a bucking tricked out basement and press the buck out of your friends with a man cave you could fist buck your girlfriend in. Call today for a free estimate. Don't buck off. It's like, what the hell? They just changed the B. That was it.
It makes you think about it all
day. Yeah, you can't really.
It's supposed to be an
I thought they were deer hunters.
I just got it.
I was like, what the? I hear those commercials, though. It's just like, come on. Really? Somebody thought that was a good idea.
Looks like Nico Horner's surfing.
He's Soul Surfer. Where's his missing leg? Or its arm.
He's got a tight ass.
Jesus Christ, Willie.
He's a bobblehead, you weirdo.
Look at the source.
Yeah.
All right, Glenn, what's your final thought? Before Willie screws up the show again.
I now know why I come like once a month.
Because of bad whiskey? I'm sorry.
No.
I apologize to you, not to everybody else, but just to you.
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
It was a great show. Good time.
Good times.
Good times. Love you guys.
I love you guys. My closing thoughts is about David Ross showing some fire finally as a manager. Just wondering, how the Cubs will respond after the All-Star break and if Ross will make it through the year.
That's what happens when you're on the hot seat.
Right.
I don't think he's on the hot seat.
I don't think so either, but
I don't know.
There's no reason to get rid of him now. They're still at least 2 years away.
So, yeah. And I asked this last week, you think they'll be sellers at the trade deadline in a month?
Definitely.
3 weeks, 2 weeks.
Definitely.
10th?
Yeah, it's
3
August
weeks.
1st, I think.
3
right?
weeks, yeah. 3 weeks.
Yep. I think they will be because they have to be. They can't win. The only time you're a buyer is if you think you can win a World Series. It's not just to make the playoffs. In baseball, nobody buys to make the playoffs. They're buying to win World Series, right?
Yeah.
That's the goal. And baseball is so fickle with guys' contracts and stuff moving. Next year there's gonna be 4 or 5 guys that can go grab 1 or 2 of them. And I don't know. We were talking earlier. I'll miss Bellinger if he goes. I like Bellinger. I think I
I don't think they're going to get rid of him, though. I really don't. If they can come up with a 4-year, $130 million deal.
But if someone comes in and says, we'll give you 2 tops prospects for him.
Yeah, you got to move him and then try and re-sign him later.
You have to. And then get a chance to win a World Series again. Again, right? He's won one.
Yeah. So, you got 2. So, you have a better chance keeping him for the next 3 years than having to take 2 prospects.
Right.
You think?
Well, obviously, yeah.
Or you think, 2 prospects are going to be as good as Bellinger and
exactly.
MVP? No, I don't either. But
I know you got Crow Armstrong coming up.
But that's the thing. What are the farm system of the Cubs is going to dictate that. I think if they think Crow Armstrong is ready to play in the major leagues next year, they will trade Bellinger.
Well,
there's no doubt about it.
Why not move him to left
or to first?
Well, you have Happ signed for a couple of years.
Move him to first.
Yeah.
Well, he's a good outfielder, so who would you can move Suzuki. Their problem is they're going to have
can't you DH him?
Yeah.
Their top 4 prospects are all outfielders. It's Brennan Davis, Pete Crow, Alcantara.
Right.
But
Alcantara is
garbage though.
Yeah, Alcantara is 2 years away.
Oh,
right?
at least he's probably 3 years
so,
away. He's like I said,
right.
And then all the rest are shortstops. Nice. It is. There's 5 shortstops.
Right.
So, but they got some good arms. I'm going to be honest, Cade Horton and Wicks and Killian's not doing too bad. Wicks could be a number 2 pitcher.
Right.
He's pitched really well.
They may trade Stroman.
Yeah.
They didn't sign him, so
Right.
I mean,
Yeah,
he'll
too bad,
he'll have the most value of anybody on that team, but they're going to trade him.
I
By
agree.
hands down. He's the most
Yeah,
valuable.
because they don't
part.
have. I mean, what
you can get the most for him.
Right. They don't have any relief pitchers really that are worth anything, do they?
Boxberger.
Yeah, I don't know. No.
Who's your boy?
And that's what their usual thing was to get
Fulmer. They should just trade. Someone will take. You know what's going to happen? Someone's going to take Fulmer off their hands if they want to.
Right.
They should just trade him for a low end prospect. Who cares? Just
That's
get him off. Just he's not helping them, and he might be maybe better suited somewhere else. You don't know. Things work out differently. He's a good pitcher too. He's been struggling this year in Chicago. God, he's been bad.
You said get him off.
Strowman's 100% going to go because he's the best pitcher available besides Ohtani.
Well,
Yeah.
Ohtani ain't getting in. Yeah, Ohtani may get traded.
What about Hendricks?
Hendricks won't go.
Why?
They don't think Hendricks will go. They think it'll be Strowman. They won't trade Hendricks.
Why?
Hey, watch what you say.
I'm sure nobody can hear him.
What?
Why will nobody trade? He says they will not trade Hendricks.
They get a good enough offer. They will.
He's pitched pretty well here at the end. He's been, and even today he was all right.
Hendricks might have more value because he's a cheaper contract in the long run.
Right.
It doesn't matter. For a re-sign, he's going to be cheaper than
I think he's
Stroman.
got 2 or 3 years left.
Stroman's going to want a lot of money. I mean, Stroman doesn't expect to get, and he's pitched very bad. He's pitched very average last 3 starts after the whole contract thing came out.
Yeah, and you got to remember he's
in the last year of his deal, Stroman.
Yeah, so he's a rental.
Yeah.
He has 1 year left after this year.
Okay, well.
Okay.
Next year's his re-sign year.
And I think Hendricks has got 2 years left yet.
And he's cheap too. So
and he's pretty
maybe
cheap.
don't trade either of them then. If Stroman's got a deal left on his deal, why would you trade him unless you got like you
get
said,
more, you get more for it.
Unless
No,
you got some crazy offer for him that you have to
this
take.
year you'd get more for him because
Yeah.
you're getting a year out of him.
Control out of them too. Yeah, you get to keep them. So I don't know. Okay. So was that
That's mine.
Anything else? Do we answer your question?
And are the Brewers going
We
to
said it's confused. We don't know.
How about that? Are the Brewers going to buy then?
No.
Do you think the Cubs? I'm ask you. Do you think the Cubs are selling? And who are they selling? We'll ask you.
I think they're gonna end up being sellers because they just can't keep a streak together. They've got 3 weeks to figure out where they're going.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're gonna have to be within 3-4 games of the division,
just to think about it.
And the team now, I would say no. I think they're gonna be sellers, and I think Stroman's gonna be the first one. Who's the closer right now? Not
Elsley.
They're not going to. I think they're keeping him.
Who's the other reliever? I can't think. Not Fulmer, but I can't think of it. Huh? Rucker might be because everyone needs relievers.
That's the Cubs' MO for the last 10 years is to pick up these older relievers,
Right,
and then sell them at the break and
Right.
get a prospect or two from them.
Right.
Even Julian Merriweather's been on radar too to be traded.
Well, I just asked you. Then you said there were none.
Well, but he's been low down, but they're not
Okay.
sure.
All right. So Jason's saying now there's 4 guys, and we just asked him. He said there was 0 a second
They're
ago.
gonna trade their bullpen because their bullpen has been good.
And we got some.
Yeah, but that's why you trade them.
That's why, yeah.
But we don't think anybody will take them.
Someone will take them.
Someone they need.
Like I
Everybody
said,
needs bullpen arms.
I'm trading a guy like that. Get the money off the books for anybody.
Yeah,
We'll
I
double
agree.
a single A guy that has no chance. Just do it because of money. That's
Mm-hmm.
all you do it for.
Or you go and get you say a guy like just say Victor Robles, a guy that was a top prospect, hasn't done anything in 2 or 3 years. You take a chance on him, throw him out there for a year or two if he's got control for nothing, and you dump him. Otherwise, you take your shot.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just giving up a relief pitcher, so who cares?
And the Brewers part of it too. I think you brought the Brewers up. And you said the seller, or they're not going to buy. I think it all depends on how, and I think it's going to fall a lot on how they do the rest of the month, obviously. Okay, but also on who's not back yet for them, Burns or Woodruff.
Woodruff's
and it keeps getting pushed back.
Yeah, now he's back to late July now.
So here's the deal: if he can't come back and be part of their pitching staff, they're not buyers because they need him to win.
Right.
They need him to be good. So if he doesn't come back and get a couple starts and when he shows he can pitch, they might be like, well,
he's thrown like 11 innings all year.
And the thing of the Brewers, even if they are buyers, they're going to buy some
piece of crap.
low end guy that makes it makes no sense to them to do because they never ever try to make a splash and get a guy.
No, and anytime they do get, they got CC Sabathia the one time.
Well, yeah, but
Way
like a
back.
rental. If Bellinger was with the Cubs, Bellinger would be a guy you put on your radar.
Yeah.
The Cubs probably won't trade unless you get a sweet. For the Brewers to get the Cub, Bellinger would have to be an extra special deal because you're not going to trade inside your division.
Yeah.
But guys like that is who should be on the radar because our lineup, their hitting it's okay.
Right.
It's not.
They need help.
I think the
over
Cubs
too.
lineup is just as good, if not better, than the Brewers at times.
I think they have the better team than the Brewers.
Yeah,
do.
I think the Brewers have a better bullpen. That's the problem.
And
they
have a better
they have,
manager,
and their starting pitching's real good. If Woodruff's healthy,
Yeah.
that starting pitching's way.
I mean, I
better.
give the Cubs credit. Their starting pitching has been better than I thought it would be, but it's their bullpen that just kills them. I mean, I think we talked about the stat before. I think they were leading second. They were at one point second in most blown leads or losses after eighth inning after the A's.
Right.
And they're 5 out of first right now.
Right.
I mean, and they've done this the last 5 years.
Right.
Since the World Series, they think they can just the bullpen's not important.
Right.
That's what they think. They think it's not important. It's not important. So whatever. Okay. Closing thoughts, Willie.
I don't know. I was reading the paper. July 3rd was Gavin Lux Day at Dodger Stadium.
Bobblehead, yeah.
Yeah, bobblehead. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What was her name? Molly O'Hara or something like that.
She's a good Irish girl.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Hey, Molly O'Hara.
Oh, it's that
Her dad's a
girl. He's
Lexington.
still with that local girl. Yep. Good for him.
Yeah, she went out there. Their whole family was out there. So
It looked pretty cool. Yeah, I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
Great to see a kid from Kenosha.
Yeah, it's nice.
Get a bobblehead.
We can get bobblehead.
Hey, we can buy them. Let's see if we can get that Lux online. eBay.
About $40. I looked the other day.
Yeah.
You looked
With shipping and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should get a bench warmer day at the Kingfish, get bobbleheads.
Hey, we're going to be in the parade next year.
The bench warmers in the parade.
Oh my god. To be like,
Here I am. I'm chasing the truck the whole time.
Bush light in his hand.
in a white van,
And I didn't spill.
throwing out
I didn't
candy,
spill anything.
candy and tacos.
My closing thoughts.
Bourbon shots.
I think we covered everything.
Right.
All-Star game this week. Training camp opens up in a couple weeks, so that's coming up for NFL. NBA season. We got Summer League that Tim's addicted to right now, oddly enough. Young boys playing basketball. That's what it basically is, Tim. You know that, right?
I know.
You'll hope for the Magic Johnson store to come back so you can really check it out.
Nut huggers like Dan Patrick and
Yeah. Was it grown-ups?
grown ups. Yeah.
So,
What are you doing?
For Ed, Glenn, Tim, Willie, and Jay, stop 5 for a minute. I am Scott. We're the Basement Bench Warmers. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you guys next week. Have a great week.
I hate goodbyes.
Sorry, folks, park's closed.
What happened? I blacked out.
Because we did something today that no one thought we could do, including us. So we're going out, we're celebrating, and we're going to rub it in this city's face.
I swear I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, but that was awesome.
Bye, Felicia. Kids, there's Big Ben and there's Parliament.
I'd give them more buys and highs.
Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.
Feels so good with me. Feels so good with me.